Good morning, guys. Greetings from Philippines all the way to you. Good evening or good afternoon wherever you are in the world. I hope you can hear me clearly. Yeah, I hope that. Yeah, this is your yeah beautiful friend again, making a noise here in YouTube. Good morning, Sammy. How are you feeling today? I'm pretty good and happy, Robert, because yesterday my phone is broken because I sleep it, yeah, because I sleep and then I wasn't know that my phone is in my back, my kulay. I'm so happy that my phone is turned on again. And how about you, Robert? Good evening. Hey, Robert. Ay, Kuya Dance. Good morning, Kuya Dance. Good evening to you. Hi, Dan. Yeah. Good morning sa Kuya Tarl. Good evening to you, Kuya Tarl. How are you, Kuya Tarl? How are you to find out? How are you to find out? Wait, guys. I have something that I need to do here. If you like to come up here in the panel, guys, yeah, just come up here in the panel and yeah, hi Tarl by Robert Siemens. Thank you so much, Robert. And yeah, is a matter of choice. If you like to be happy, like to be sad, like to drama, you know. But what I said before, you can stop people making story about your life. Yeah, story of my life. And I'm so close to make yeah, I'm so close to make a video about the yeah story of my life. Yeah, guys, I hope you wasn't forget to hit the thumbs up button there. Thank you so much. Hi Robert and Don by Kuya Taro. Yeah. Who is this in my backstage? Wow. Sana all.
Hey, hey,
Hi
hey.
Robert.
Good morning, Sammy.
Good morning. Good evening to you. Yeah, I'm still yeah, first cup of coffee. Kuya Dance, kape. Yeah, 143. Guys, please check out the channel of Kuya Dance, guys. Kuya Dance is an awesome person.
Hey, Dan. Hey, Tarl.
And I'm enjoying yesterday in your live stream, Kuya Dance, but I turn on my phone, it's not turning on. And then if I put in the charge, I thought that only
Excuse
bad.
me.
I thought that it's only a dead bat, Kuya Dance, but oh, my phone is vibrating, and then because I wake up that yeah, my phone is in my back. So that's it. That's it. Pansit.
I apologize too, Dan. I was late.
I try to go to the yeah. I try to go to the what they call this one to the shop yesterday, but they are closed because it's Sunday, and yeah. And then I told myself, okay, tomorrow I will try and yeah, ask how much they will it can cost to me.
Give me one
And
second. I'm gonna try to get one more light in the room.
and at night guys, I'm so bored. Yeah, doing TikTok, and then oh, my phone is turning light because I charge it only. I charge it only. Wow, I'm so happy guys. Yeah, because it can yeah, it can cost me to to repair it.
There we go. Now it doesn't look
Mabuhay
like
ka, stay long but good to see you all. Why you can stay long, Papa Girls, ha? Why you can stay long? It's unfair, Papa Girls. In the other viewers, all stay, yeah, from the start to the end. May gulay. Sean Williams, hello there, Papa Girls. I'm just kidding, Papa Girls. I know. It's okay, Papa Girls. 143, I love you. Ay, I love you, Kuya Dance. And Kuya Dance about my message. I'm sorry for that, Kuya Dance, ha? Yeah. I'm saying sorry publicly because Hey Sean Williams by Kuya Gords. Hey Kuya Gords. By Robert Simmons. Buing banana. Yeah, buing banana. Kuya Dance. Yeah, I'm so excited for the banana challenge, Kuya
I,
Dance.
I don't think Dan saw the last remark because he signed off before he read it. I said you should join the banana split contest, Dan.
Yeah, I thought that Kuya Dance wasn't saying that. I thought, yeah. Guys, where is my thumbs up, guys? I have only a thumbs up. Where are you? Where are you, good people?
I put my thumbs up. First thing I do.
10 million in the house. Where is my thumbs up there? Yeah. Jeff! Kuya Jeff, how are you, Kuya Jeff? And yeah, Kuya Jeff 1349 is one of my friend. Yeah. Because last time, guys, there's a lot of Jeff messaging me. I don't know what's going on. Maybe four. I mean, this is not the Jeff that because I'm asking them where they from, and then Kuya Jeff that's why I'm asking Kuya Jeff that where he from, and oh, they are not the original one that who are coming in my live stream. So that's why I asked. And Kuya Jeff, thank you so much, Kuya Jeff, for contacting me because
Hey,
one Jeff that contacting me and then sending me their banana. And
ooh.
yes, I send it to Kuya Jeff. I send it to Jeff. Yeah, I send it to Jeff the picture, but I cover it. Maybe I cover it. I forgot. Like Kuya Dance, no way, Robert. No way, Robert.
Oh,
Kuya
come
Dance,
on,
you
Dan.
can do it. You are asking Kuya Dance to join. If you were going to join that competition, Kuya Dance will going to join.
I'll join it.
Really?
Yeah.
Hi, Robert by Kuya Cards. Yeah. Sami is, ay, Aspin, may galab shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. Brian Brooks, hello there. Thank you so much, Brian, and make it up shout out to all of you there. And if you have any question, guys, just drop their comment. Yeah, drop your question there so I can answer directly. And
Hey,
if you have any
Sammy,
chat, please type 143 there in the chat so my night would drop your link as what the banner say there, the moving banner there. Yeah, the
maybe you
moving.
can pronounce. Maybe you can pronounce it. I don't want to pronounce the name wrong. The one who
What?
said that. The one who said Sammy sis. How do you pronounce their name?
How you pronounce it?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
Aspi.
Aspie. Okay. I don't. I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
I hope I pronounce it. 93. I will call her 93. Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys, if I'm not.
Good
Yeah.
morning.
Cover
How's it
your.
going?
Always cover my banana. I always cover my banana. Yeah, Kuya Tarl. Yeah, 143. Yes, guys, please check out the channel of Aspi 93. Yeah. Welcome, Sami. Thank you so much, brother Sean Williams. I really, really appreciate your love and support to my channel. And please, guys, yeah, type 143 there in the chat so my night will drop your link directly. Yeah, so you can check out your channel because guys, YouTube so crazy sometimes. They are removing your channel like Put King. I wonder why I wasn't get a notification from Put King. And then I check it out his channel again. Oh, my subscription is removing. Yeah. Removed by YouTube, yeah. Me
Why
doing
would
good day was nice weather.
Why would that
That's
happen?
happened sometimes. Yeah, that's happened sometimes, Robert. That's why you
Really?
need to check out the channel of um the channel that you are connected. Yeah, that's
I have
too
to check.
much to eat by Kuya Dan.
What did Dan say? Oh,
Aspy, Aspy,
uh,
143. Yeah, guys, please connect to Brian, guys. Brian Box, bro. What socks? I don't know. My God, why you get yeah, why you put a hard name, guys? It is me. Ay, Vinco. Why you change your name, Vinco? I use the channel now because I don't have because my work don't have time to run my. So many channels. So I from now one using only this one. Oh, okay. I will do 286 instead of 143 twice.
So that so that's
What is
that's
called
that's Banco.
this sucks. Brian, sorry Brian, I can't pronounce it well. If you like to come up here in the panel, guys, please come up here in the panel. Just tap the link that I dropped there. Hello Brian. Yeah, first time that Brian Brooks, Brian Brooks. B socks like that. Yeah, brother Binko, why you wasn't bring your main channel here? Yeah, Papa Girls, are you still there? Where are you, Papa Girls? Are you busy at the moment? Why so many socks? Do you have joking? Oh my gulay. Kuya Dance, how are you, Kuya Dance? Yeah, how's Sissy Miney? I'm here. What are you doing, Papa? You're so quiet, Papa.
Hey,
What happened?
Kuya.
Yeah, what happened? Kuya Randall! Yeah, hello there, Kuya Randall. Hello, all greetings from Altona, PA, USA. Yeah, Kuya Randall, thank you so much last time that you came here and then you shared your blessing to me. Yeah, I asked Kuya Dance if you and him is connected to Facebook because we are connected in Facebook. I messaged Kuya Dance to say thank you to you and yeah, thank you so much Kuya Randall. Thank you so much. Come on guys, only three thumbs up and 13 people here. Only three? I don't know. Miney is good Sammy is she's says oh Sis Miney, hello there. Maayong buntag, maayong gabi ini mo. Yeah. Happy Sunday night. Yeah. Randall, I'm from reading. What? What, Kuya Tart? Are you okay, Kuya Tart? Randall by Kuya Dance. Yeah. Kuya Vinco, why you wasn't use your Vinco, huh? And thank you so much for connecting your other channel to my channel. Thank you so much. Love for all that in the chat. And thank you so much, Kuya Vinco, ha. Not for from me, 2 hours, huh? Not far from me. 2 hours. Oh, you are 2 hours far from Kuya Dance. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. Kuya Randall, I wasn't sure a cooking video at the moment because I don't have anything to cook. I don't have anything to cook. I'm always what I cook in here what is my viand here for it's always the same, so I wasn't sure it. Yeah. Positivity and love to all today by Robert. Robert, thank you so much. Live in the Indiana now, Randall. Wow. Live in Indiana. Okay.
What part of
Hi,
Indiana
Randall.
do you live?
PA
Go ahead.
turned it now, hiding to Philly. You are on going to Philippines, Kuya Jeff. Yeah, I saw your girlfriend there. Yeah, so young and yeah, you are young too. So awesome. Who's bullying? What Papa Words?
He's talking
Who's
about the
bullying?
banging. He's talking about the banging outside.
A building. I thought bullying. Sorry, building. The friend of my papa. The friend of my papa, Kuya Words. That they are furnishing my porch there outside. It's been a while they are working there the small porch because yeah I'm out of budget and then I if I have extra money Papa Goods I buy slowly. Yeah, slowly. Yes, yes, I have three channel. My main is Predator Zone. Second one is the third Vinco. Oh, okay. Oh, thank you so much, Kuya Vinco, ha, if you connect that all to my channel. So travels, safe travel, Jeff by Randall. Yeah. Hello, 1 to 3 Tarl by Kuya Words. Yeah.
I hope Tim. I hope Tim shows up today.
What?
I hope Tim shows up today. I had a weird dream about him and
Who?
that Tim, the one that's from New Zealand.
Mm-hmm. Don't forget porch swing.
I had a
Papa
dream
Gors
about him.
budget on that. But Papa Gors, I don't have any idea on that. Can you please send me a picture of example a sample on that? Because if I can make it by myself, I will make it. Hey Brian, thank you so
What's
much for
up?
coming.
What's up?
What's up, everyone?
How you doing,
Brian
man?
is one of a legit friend because I saw him and Verna and Kuya Mike G. Yeah, Brian,
Yeah,
hello there. Thank you so much
what's
for
going
coming up.
on?
What's up, man? How are you doing?
Pretty
Oh,
good.
good.
Out here on YouTube.
Thank you so much.
Where are you from, Brian?
I'm from Michigan.
Oh, you're up in Michigan now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm down here in Virginia under you. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
We just got a really wild windstorm.
Good pa! Jin
Well,
Piang, hello there.
I've heard the weather's still. I've heard the weather's been still kind of crazy up there.
Oh yeah.
Randall, thank you so much,
Sometimes
Kuya
it
Randall.
snows and then it gets hot and then it rains and then it snows again. I don't know.
Well, I did my basic training up there in the Navy in the Great Lakes. So,
Yeah. Over at
I mean,
Selfridge.
so I know how crazy the weather gets there.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, you're at Selfridge or up north? Up north.
no, I remember it got so cold one day we took a cup of hot water, Sammy, right?
Oh, it
Mm-hmm.
gets
Went
cold.
outside, threw it in the air, and before it hit the ground, it was snow.
Um, AMK, hello, Bishi. Hello there. Kuya Randall, thank you so much for sharing your blessing, Kuya Randall.
But then again, that's been some years ago.
Oh, it
Uh,
gets super cold up here still.
I know how the lake effect snows are and the weather is there.
hello there, David.
Yeah. It's a jet stream, I think.
Well, the lakes just produce their own weather.
Yeah. Yep.
Plus, you get all your presents from Canada.
Yep.
Guys,
Sorry,
thank you so
Sammy. Sorry, I'm sorry. That's the first time I've seen Brian on your chat. This is the first time I've ever got to see him face to face.
Oh yeah.
It's always
No, I'm
good.
out.
It's always good to put a face with the name.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't like. I always like being on camera. You know,
much. Mm-hmm.
being like if I could get the chance to be on camera every chance I could get, I love being on camera.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, Sammy's been slowly getting me to do things I ain't normally been doing.
Yeah.
I
like
hope
Yeah.
I
I'm
like
slowly
learning.
getting gulay.
Like, I'm getting more and more comfortable on the camera now.
Yeah. I just started what 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
That's
How
so
long has it
much.
been for? How long has it been for me now, Sammy?
I don't know.
About I think about 3 or 4 months, something like that. But yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like
first time I ever went on Sammy's chat, I was like, just kind of frozen. I didn't.
Yeah. I remember my first time going on a live chat. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah,
I,
for the
I
chat
and
don't
then
even know
person.
how many millions of people are in the house.
in the first time Robert come up here, Brian, he get yeah, he have a fault because he thought that he dropped in the chat, but he say, oh fuck, something like this in
Well,
bad words.
I'm not saying it again, but I thought
Yes,
StreamYard.
and then because his phone is missing up to him, that's why he say that, and then he explained it to me that something I told him the why you tell that something like this, and then step down, and then he say no, I'm so sorry, I thought that I wasn't in your panel anymore because I'm so new, that's why I understand him, he's so new
Yeah,
in here.
The StreamYard was still running, Brian. And I didn't know I was still live. Sammy was buffering,
I am buffering
and
that time because I'm using the
I said some words that everybody heard me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
and then he says sorry to everyone, and then yeah, I accept his
I mean, I didn't know
apology.
that I was still alive, and God, I felt so horrible about that. I did.
Yeah. I don't. I ain't really had. Well, I mean, I met this one community I don't like. They kind of
Kuya
uh,
Joe, yeah, Kuya Ken,
bad
make love
people.
shout out to all of you.
Oh, Joe's here.
Yeah, Joe and what is that? Joe
Hi,
and
Joe,
Jasmine from
Jazzy.
Georgia.
You got
Guys,
Hey,
please say
15
Joe.
million people in the house. That's crazy.
They got to start hitting that like button, Sammy. I only see 2 likes.
restart
Well,
it. Restart.
I see
Give them.
13 likes.
I'm
Oh,
giving them moderator so they are free to drop their link. Guys, if you like to drop your link, please type drop your link there. And if you have if you have any premiere, yeah,
yeah,
eating fried rice with
but
shrimp and yummy sauce. Oh my, go like Kuya Joe.
Brian, yeah, Sammy actually had me up here singing yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, finally, that is the first time. Yeah, for the first time. Yeah, and then his girlfriend is here. My gulay. Ay,
Yeah,
my gulay.
exactly. Then Sammy's sitting over, Buddha and Sammy over here teasing me.
Oh yeah.
My gulay. Sis Maureen, thank you so much, sis. I miss you. And I wasn't thought that Kuya Kin is already come back there in USA. Yes. I saw his comment there in a turnaround. That is Keith. Yeah, that is Keith, the boyfriend of Bishi de Bura Urat. Yeah,
Yeah,
he said that yeah, he wished that he wasn't come back there yet in the USA.
I,
Kuya Ken,
I'm noticing,
yes.
Brian, in the background. I'm noticing the crown mold and the doors that you're in a house that's a little older.
Oh yeah. This is almost a bicentennial house.
Yeah, that's the way they used to make houses back then, Sam. You see the crown mold on the ceiling and the
Oh yeah.
doors. You can tell they're solid wood. And yeah, back in the day, that's how they made houses. The old doorknobs and the whole 9 yards. Wow,
These are all handmade.
wow. Yeah, that's how they used to make houses back then. Not no more.
No, it's a bicentennial farmhouse. It's been in our family for almost 200 years.
Wow.
No.
Mm.
Sorry, Sammy. I didn't mean to. I just kind of
No,
noticed that in the background.
it's okay. It's
I like old architecture like that. They were
me
artists
too.
back then. They were old. They were artists back then. They really were.
You should see the barn. The barn's definitely 200 years old.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, I just like I said behind you, I just noticed the crown mold at first. I said,
Yep.
"Wow, that's an old house."
Oh yeah. We're about to be getting. They sent us the papers last month for a bicentennial sign.
So you have to you're going to keep it historically correct, right?
Oh,
Well,
this house is all original.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want it kept
Oh yeah.
the way it was built.
Yeah. You can't. You gotta. I don't think they would let you do anything to this house because it's like a historical landmark.
Well, I know here in Virginia that if it's like uh like over in Arlington, they have apartment buildings that were built after World War II.
Yeah.
They can do anything they want on the inside of the apartments, the owners, but they can't touch the outside because I don't know if the county told them it's historical
Oh yeah.
and they have to leave it alone. They
It
can't
was an
mess with the
exact
outside of the
house of
building.
uh, the brickwork. See that?
Yeah, well, that's the backyard, Sammy. He's showing backyard out there.
wow,
Oh,
me.
that's a house like the
Oh, that's
brickwork.
a house.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, that's the outside of the house. Oh wow, that's stone.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's all original.
Yeah, I imagine that took some time to put that together.
Oh yeah,
Big blocks of stone like that.
yeah. It's one of the oldest houses around here.
Well, see up around Michigan, Indiana, anyway, is where they used to find a lot of marble, stone, anyway, out there in the
Yep.
quarry. Y'all guys have to excuse me. I just literally woke up. So.
You in the same time zone as me or no?
No, I think you're like an hour.
It's 8 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's well, yeah, it is 8. Yeah, it's turning 8 here. So yeah, I know if
Yeah.
you get up toward, I know if you get up towards Chicago, that the time changes.
Yeah. Chicago's an hour
Yeah,
behind us or ahead.
I didn't know exactly where you were in Michigan. So yeah, you're in the same time zone as me.
Yeah. Yep. I know right where that base is. Selfridge.
Yeah,
Yep. I've drove
uh,
by that place a lot.
only place I've ever been in. Like I said, I've been in my life. I actually sat there and watched ice form in front of my eyes.
Yep. I've walked outside in the morning and it stung my lungs, like how cold it gets.
Yeah, it was well. I think that was one of the main training areas for the Navy for, from my understanding, back in the 40s, for sailors that they were going to be put in on the Atlantic Fleet. But I ended
Yeah.
up eventually going. I ended up going to San Diego, so it's where I ended up being stationed for majority of my career, which I
Okay.
loved it. San Diego was awesome.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, I got to see a lot of the world. I'm very blessed. I really, really am blessed that I got to see a lot of the world.
My
Philippines being one of them. Sammy,
I want to go to Thailand.
Thailand. We went to Thailand briefly.
Yeah.
Japan, South Korea, Australia, Guam, um, an island which a lot of people wouldn't know historically unless you know history. Midway, which we had a base there in World War II. It
San
was actually
Diego, San Diego is always San Diego is all awesome, just expensive.
Expensive.
but
I grew up in New York. Then I had 4 minutes.
So you're
yeah,
out there in the waves? You're
What?
out there in the waves,
What do you
how,
mean?
what do you
like on a
mean?
What?
ship.
Oh no, well when I first went in, I was on a destroyer. When I uh, mainly I spent a lot of time on the carriers, which carriers are a lot more stable. You really don't feel.
Oh, okay.
You feel it, but you don't feel it as bad as you would as being on one of the smaller ones. You get tossed around.
Oh yeah.
But the carriers are more stable because they're a lot bigger. So,
Okay.
but that's just a common. We rode out a few storms, especially out in the South Pacific. And with the cyclones and stuff like that. But the carriers, they can't stay docked. When a big storm comes in, they send them out to sea to ride it out.
Yeah.
Because if they were docked in normal docking like a normal ship, it would tear them apart.
Really?
Yeah. So it's common naval practice. They send them out to sea to ride it out because they're better out there than they are being in shallower water.
Yeah. Okay.
But the Navy doesn't even have destroyers anymore now, so I think I really haven't kept up on a lot of stuff. I think the last thing they had was the Elia Burke class, which was a combination of a destroyer and they kind of combined two ships into one. The Elia Burke class can do just about everything. But
Okay.
carriers nowadays, Brian, don't need protection like they did back then. An aircraft carrier can take care of themselves,
Really?
but they still have escort, but they can take care of themselves. Not like it was back in World War II. World War II, they were just a big floating mass of steel that needed to be protected.
Yeah.
But nowadays, a carrier, if you roll up on a carrier now, you shame on you. The planes ain't what you got to worry
Yeah.
about. They can take care of themselves,
Okay. That'd
and
be
it's
cool.
amazing. It's amazing how fast they move, as big as they are.
Yeah. Oh, I seen. They got those fins on the side of them to
Yeah,
help them
they're
stabilize
amazing.
themselves.
Yeah, they're amazingly fast now. They're quick,
Yeah.
but yeah, everybody. That's your channel, isn't it, Sammy? The RS.
Yeah, that is my old channel. Yeah, maybe
Yeah,
they was.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's an awesome channel. I love that channel, Sammy.
Oh,
I'll
thank you so much.
I'll turn it on at night when I'm having a
I
hard
hope
time
your girlfriend
sleeping.
connected.
Here we go.
There's 17 million people in the house.
Brian will get this joke. Fasten your seatbelt, pull down the bar, enjoy the ride. Sammy's starting with the girlfriend thing now again.
Brian, do you have a channel? I can't see your channel.
Yeah, it's hold on.
Type one
143.
type 143. I'll connect to it.
Papa Gords, yeah, my night boot have a little bit problem. Yeah, Jin Piang, make a love shout out to you.
Hey, lazy Larry.
How do you
Kuya
get a
Larry,
night bot?
my
You got
night boot is a robot, you know.
you got to ask Sammy. Sammy
That's
knows all that
Raffle.
stuff. You got to ask Sammy all that technical stuff.
I used to talk. Hey, when I first started, I used to say, "Great bot, I'm connected to you," but it never replied back.
I'm as I used to say when I first started. Said I'm a virgin. I'm a baby in YouTube. So
Yeah,
Sammy and a bunch of others have just kind of guided me along, setting up my everything to help me set it up. Because I had
yeah.
no
I've
clue
been
how to do that stuff.
I've been a lot of places, and
I just need to add more content to my page. It's been like almost 30 days now. I need to add some content to my
Isa pa
page.
yan,
yeah,
si,
I took a break. I made 110 videos, I think, in like 4 months, and I kind of just wanted to take a break from making videos for a minute.
Kuya Randall, thank you so much again, Kuya Randall. I'm trying to find your channel, Kuya Randall Zoo, but you don't have any content. Yeah, you are one subscriber only. I am the one only subscribing there. Yeah, look at that one. Randall
Oh,
Zook. I'm the only one
no.
subscribing there.
Randall.
Yeah. Kuya Randall, thank you so much. Hello, Dance Retirement Journey Philippines bound by Kuya Larry. Yeah. I don't have a channel, Sammy. You have a channel, Kuya Randall, because you can comment there if you wasn't make that channel. You have channel but you don't have content.
Arr.
Rrrr. I'm so crazy last night, guys, in my TikTok. My God, I have something a lot to, what is in my mind, but
Well,
I
you know what?
wasn't.
You got TikTok?
The makeup, when I saw that, I kind of went, wow.
Yes, I share it here in YouTube. I share it. Yeah,
I
I
think I
share
think
it.
I think I think I commented on it. I said, "What?" Because I know that you played that game on your phone. I said, "Is that one of the characters in your game that you got that inspired from?" Or
And then yesterday afternoon, I'm so bored because my phone is not it's not turning on. It's looks like broken. So what I did is I don't know what is in my head, and then I start liquid eyeliner there. I have a liquid eyeliner, and then I start the drawing in my face. And then I search it to a Latin American. There's like that in a Latin American that there's a picture of like that.
oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah. But I scratched the big circle in the first yeah, the big circle because
Yeah,
there's two circles.
Yeah, it was definitely wild looking. I liked it. It was cool.
And then I go out to the door, and then my mom said, what happened to you? Something like that. And I told to
I
my mom
can
that
imagine.
because I'm bored.
I can imagine what your mom said when she saw you like that.
I am like that, guys. If I am bored, I'm always yeah, draw make a drawing. Sometimes I put a tripal here in my cheeks.
Well, my dad won't even look at me on YouTube.
What?
My dad won't even look at me on YouTube.
Why is that?
I will check
I
your
don't know.
channel.
He just like he says you. He says I'm a stupid f.
And there you are. I am already connected to you. I don't know why I can't see your channel. Yeah, I'm
I wouldn't
already
put a,
connected
I would
with
I
you.
wouldn't put a lot of. I ain't
So
worried
you
about
did
it. A few of my
have with.
friends have said something about me having a YouTube page too. I said I
Yeah,
really don't care. I'm just at an age, dude, that think what you
I'm
want
a,
to think, say what you're going to say. I
right.
really
I'm only
don't care.
24.
I
How
just
old are
got
you?
to
24.
Oh,
how old?
24.
24.
20,
24.
24.
I am 23. Joke.
A joke?
I am
No,
30.
no, I was born in '98.
Mhm.
Well, damn, my, my
Kuya
daughter.
Larry, I don't have makeup anymore. That's why I stopped doing makeup tutorial. And that kind of content, Kuya Larry, is yeah, it's a big yeah, it's directly boomed if I have that content. But I plan that to do that again, Kuya what the call is what Kuya Larry, if I have yeah, more stuff now, because for now at the moment I only have eyeliner, even lipstick I don't have. Yeah. Hey Robert, yeah, how long have you been in the Philippines for? By Gregory. Oh my god.
I like
Uh,
charcoal masks.
ain't made it there yet, Gregory. I'm working on it.
I
Still
think I
in
only left Michigan
still
like
in Virginia.
3 times.
What was
Tell
that?
everyone bounce and do what makes you happy by Kuya
And I
Robert.
maybe only left home maybe 20 times. No, not even that. Maybe like 15 times overnight. Anywhere. My whole life. I don't really like leaving home.
Oh, you mean I haven't left Michigan? You mean?
Oh, well, I only left Michigan like 3 times.
Really?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
ain't really.
I've seen probably about 40, 30, 44 of the 50 states.
Yeah.
The only one I haven't seen is Alaska. I would like to see it. I surely wouldn't want to live there, but not in the wintertime anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think I could deal with 30 days of night.
Oh, I would love that.
No, I don't think I could deal with it being dark for 30 days.
Mm-hmm.
It'd have to
Um,
be winter time because I mean, every year I prepare myself like
I would
mentally to
want.
be inside all the time.
I mean, I would want to see Alaska for what it is.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the last places that you're going to see what the United States look like, or North America look like.
Hmm.
And I want to see the Northern Lights. I want to
Yeah,
see that aurora. I
that'd
want
be
to see that
cool.
aurora up in the sky with the colors and the.
Yeah.
But like I said,
Texting
with
hi
the
that if you are from Michigan.
yeah, Dan, hop up on the panel.
Well, I ain't giving out my exact address. Well, I ain't giving out the exact vicinity of where I live, but
Don't
it's in the
don't give your
some.
address.
It's in the some region.
I
Yeah.
mean, people got a general idea where I'm at. I mean, I
Yeah.
did on one of Sammy's live streams where I walked out. I landscaped the phone and showed everybody where where I live, the shopping center,
Oh,
and all
well, I
that.
mean,
But
I'm
I
close to Detroit. Not that close though, but within an hour and a half distance.
from my understanding, you ain't got to really worry about Detroit no more. It's pretty much a dead city.
Mm-hmm.
since all the automakers kind of moved everything out.
Yeah, I mean, well, they got the Detroit. I mean, they're starting to build it up back up down there. But like, if you go back in the city blocks, it it looks like a war zone.
Yeah, it's just a dead city now.
Yeah,
Sad. A lot of Pennsylvania's like that too.
really.
I mean, you get around Allentown, and I mean, with a steel plant where the steel companies started shutting down, and I mean that was the only company around that employed.
There's people living down there with windows with plywood as windows and
Yeah,
plywood as doors.
yeah. It's just kind of sad, but it is what it is.
I mean, there's people like that all over the world.
Well, yeah. I
So,
mean, what you got?
have
You get.
you been to Negros Island? Gregory, wait, guys, I will answer this. Gregory, I am here in Negros Island. My main city is Dumaguete City, and my closest city is Ambayawan City. I'm here in Basay, Negros Oriental. Yeah, goodbye. Papa Girls, thank you so much. Hello to the awesome host. Chris, hello there, Chris. You changed your profile, Chris? Yeah, any
What's up,
question there,
Chris?
guys?
Be right back, guys. I'm gonna get a refill.
Okay, wow. More coffee, huh?
Yeah.
Kuya Sabi, when's your birthday? My birthday is already last month, April 30th. You wasn't see that Gregory that I do a live stream. Yeah. There's a live stream there, Gregory, that I'm celebrating my birthday, and thank you so much to my awesome friend. You know who you are, yeah. You know who you are that who are sending their gift to me to celebrate my birthday. Thank you so much. Kuya Joe, can we celebrate your birthday again today? If you like, if you like to celebrate it, but I can't afford it again, Gregory, because that's all what I spent in my birthday. It's all given by my good friends, to be honest. And to be honest, I don't have a plan to celebrate my birthday that time.
Welcome
One
back.
of my friend, only one of my friend give me one lechon. Some of my friend give me some foods to add, some soft drinks to
Yeah,
add,
to mention that, Sammy, when you posted the video, I'd never seen anything like that. When you took the pig to the place to be prepared,
Uh-huh.
and, I had never seen anything like that. The way they prepared the pig and they got it ready to do the cooking. That was a real interesting video. I enjoyed that.
How much did you spend in your birthday? Around $350, Gregory. Yeah, because all what they give to me, I spend it all. I spend it all to my birthday because that's me. For what the reason that they give me their donation, I spend it all. I wasn't get even 1 peso to save it to myself. Yeah, that's me. Two of my four sisters are born in April. Wow, Taurus. Yeah, Kuya Shantiver, hello there. Good day, Kuya. Hi, Robert by Shantiver.
Hi, Sean.
Woo!
Hi, Gordon. Ay, Gordon talaga. Sorry guys, my background have building there because they are working on slowly to finish my porch. They're outside. I hope you can hear me clearly, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can hear you good.
yeah, you're good.
Thank you. Oh dear. Kuya Sammy, can you show us your dog? My gulay, I'm
Let me
going
take a
to.
guess who that. Let me take a guess who that is.
I will check it first because sometimes mom get my dog to go there in the store.
That's right. All of you leave. Just leave me up here alone.
I walked over here to hit my vape pen.
uh,
Gregory, mom get my dog.
I look up and everybody's gone. Brian's gone. Sammy's gone.
Ken, are you still here by Lizzie Larry? Yeah. So hi, happy puppy. Hi, Sean. By Kuya Gourds. Yeah. Jason, hey Robert, would you consider retirement in Alaska? My gulay.
No, Jason. No,
Robert, you
Philippines
can
are it.
Robert,
Philippines
you
are it,
can
brother.
handle with care. Handle with care. Brian, my gulay. Hi, Jason Abluba. Yeah.
Do a wheelie.
Oh my gulay.
Whee! I gotta get a haircut.
Ooh.
You wasn't
Yeah,
to work.
that's what I said.
Oh no. This is going nowhere.
Right?
Believe
It's
me,
getting too hot up here.
before I joined the service, my hair was down to my butt.
Oh, that'd be too hot.
Yeah, well, my dad used to do a little joke about me and my brother 'cause we both had long hair.
Yeah.
He used to introduce us to his friends. He said, "I'd like to introduce you to my daughters."
That's my
Kuya
smoke.
Sean, Kuya Sean, is that you, Kuya Sean? I'm scared, Kuya
I
Sean, is
don't.
someone using your account. Kuya Sean, can you open your camera, please, for me? Yahoo! That is Kuya Sean.
Welcome to Walmart.
Wow,
Welcome to
how are
Walmart.
you, Kuya Sean?
I'm still waiting for them to unload me.
Really?
hmm
Well, that sucks, dude.
Yeah, tomorrow I pick up in Conyers, which is only 20 miles away, and I take it to North Carolina.
North Carolina. What part?
Hold on a second. Can't remember.
That'd be cool to. I'd get me a truck, and I like big things. That'd be a
No,
cool
Alaska,
job.
Jason. Alaska ain't me, so that ain't happening.
Um,
Wait,
Gardner,
I'll
North
be.
Carolina. I
Where?
can't place that.
Where?
Garner, Garner,
Garner. I'm trying to Garner.
going to a MBM.
I can't place it, Sean. I can't place where that would be. All my father's people, they're farther, northern, close up toward Virginia part of the state. And my dad was from Mount Airy, which is actually where Andy Griffith's from. It's now
Andy
Mayberry.
Crew.
It wasn't Mayberry. It was called Mount Airy, North Carolina. But my dad actually knew. He went to school with him. That's why I know it's true because they just created that show and called it Mayberry and all that. And,
South of Raleigh, where I'm going.
yeah, so it's yeah,
South of
you're going.
Raleigh.
Yeah, 'cause my sister lives outside of Winston Salem. Ain't heard from you in a couple of days, man. How you been doing, Sean?
Who, me? Who,
Yeah,
me?
you. Ooh, yeah, you.
I thought we all talked last night.
No,
I was in and out, asleep. I didn't want to get here too early.
I
I,
know. I knew you were on Darren's stream for a while.
uh,
I mean, I didn't really jump in there. I just kind of just sat there and watched the chat and what was going on.
I do
I
that
thought you
sometimes.
did. Cher was there and everybody else, right?
uh, I think I got Cher to lighten up a little bit on the ice cream stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
I was joking with Dan, Sean. I said, "Hey Dan, you need to join the contest." And then Dan and messages back, "No way, Robert." Then he's sitting there saying, "You should do it." I said, "I'll do it."
Now, no, the Panays are going to get together and force us to do some weird shit.
That's all right, brother.
I'm back.
You,
Kuya Dana
you,
Jones, I girl, and Leonard. Big love shout out to all of you guys. I just back guys because my niece is
hi,
here.
girl.
Yeah, she's connected to the Wi-Fi. So yeah,
Come on
I
up
get
to the panel, hi, girl.
Please.
wow, please like that.
I'm gonna
And
I'm
when,
gonna jump down here, guys.
It's
that's the
nice
bad
meeting you,
shit.
Brian. It's nice meeting you, Brian.
Nice seeing you again, Brian.
Yeah, nice
Brian,
seeing
you're
you
going
guys.
down, Brian.
Yeah, I gotta
15.
go take a shower.
Oh,
See, I
don't
know.
leave me. Okay.
See,
Don't go to the shower yet because I am in the bathroom.
Oh,
Panays find it hard to
all right.
resist
Thank
when
you
you
so
say
much, Brian,
please.
for coming up. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. I'll be back. I
Okay, thank you
only
so
take like
much.
10 minutes in the shower.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Okay,
good.
okay,
It was
okay.
nice meeting you,
All
Brian.
right,
Seriously, it was.
peace out,
What's
y'all.
up, Big Dan?
You done.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
Panays find it hard to resist when you say please. See, I girl right now is trying to resist that.
Kuya Robert, Sean, Sammy, and Brian. Bye-bye, I girl. Take care, Brian. Yeah. Kuya Dan, welcome, my friend, by Randall. Yes.
Hey, I'm here.
Hi, Dan Retirement Journey by Leonard. Kuya Leonard, thank you so much. Kuya Dan, how are you, Kuya Dan?
I'm doing okay. Well, I had to get dressed. I was hanging around the house in my boxers, and then you forced
Oh,
me up here. So, yeah, nobody's around, so I could walk around the house, in my boxers if I want.
I apologize,
In
Dan, for coming
in
to your
my
stream late. I woke up late.
Oh my gulay, Kuya Dan. Like me, Kuya Dan, sometimes I'm half naked, you know. I'm walking because I am yeah, I'm comfortable.
They're always naked.
Gulay, Kuya San! Behave, behave. Yeah. Kuya Robert, next time because I'm about to driving. Yeah, okay. Kuya, I girl, please be safe of driving. Yeah, dance retirement. Hello, by I girl.
Hello, hi girl.
Be safe, hi, girl.
Hello sa ulit tuging be.
Yeah, but once
Yeah,
again, like I said, Dan, I apologize. Usually I'm right there and I get the notification and it notified me, but I was just so out of it that
telling you guys think you've got internet problems over there in the Philippines. Man, I'm telling you, we
well,
got
I can imagine the drain there in California on the
we got
internet.
all kind of internet problems here right now because I got the old school cable fed internet. I can't stand it, but
Oh, really?
I'm not going to be here. Yeah, because it's not. They haven't run fiber optic.
Yeah, mine's
So
fiber optic.
I
Since I
keep
have
loading
Wi-Fi,
and
Kuya,
loading.
I don't have internet problem here. Since
Yeah,
I have
mine's
Wi-Fi,
fine.
for that
Yeah,
I'm using data. I have.
yeah, he's talking about the cable and fiber optic, Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
I'm running fiber optic too, so it's a little bit faster, more reliable. Storms
yeah.
come through, it really doesn't knock it out.
You think California would be all updated with the sweetest, fastest internet service around, you know?
California's got a big drain on their grid on everything.
I'm telling you. They're sucking the bandwidth up around this apartment complex where I'm living right now, you know? They're sucking it up just like a banana split. Just like,
Oh,
yeah.
come on, Dan.
Oh, man.
I was sitting there telling Sammy, me and you both need to join that banana split eating contest.
Oh, listen, I'll watch while you eat.
Oh my God. Guys,
Oh,
please check out the channel of Kuya Shan Kuya Shan Tracker because yeah, he have a competition this coming
Hey,
22nd. Yes, Robert.
Sean, can I join? If I win, do I get the $100?
you ain't gonna win because your bananas are too big.
Oh, okay.
And your scoops are too big. It's gonna take you too long to eat the banana. You ain't gonna win. They got little banana over there, and you got big banana in the USA.
Ye of little faith.
You know,
Oh,
you would really have to gobble down that banana in order to win. Plus, we got big scoops of ice cream. You know, we got huge scoops like this.
Chay, pahinay, Chay. Pag headset na yung headset, bro.
So anyway, you can't win, Robert.
Yeah, okay.
You
I
can't
got
win,
you.
Robert.
I got you, Dan.
Not win. It wouldn't be a fair contest. Huh.
Hippy dippy. Hello there, my brother. Yeah, Kuya Dance, there's a question there.
What is it? Oh, I didn't bring up my screen here to get the comments.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, is that Jason up? Let's see, Jason.
Yeah, Jason.
Dan, anyone who wants to retire in the Philippines, what's your ultimate advice? Don't do it. No. Of course, the Philippines is going to be the safest place in the world, you know, because it's going to prosper. The economy is going to prosper. Everybody's going to want a piece of it, and so they're not going to bug. They're not going to bother anybody in the Philippines. China's already making a huge investment in there. The U.S. is investing money there. They got the best of both worlds over there in the Philippines.
The Philippines is getting there.
I don't think there might be a collision, you know, where they're fighting over, you know, who's going to open up the new electric car factory, you know, stuff like that. But
they're building an electric car factory over there?
Well, no, they will be, though. You watch and see what happens because they have a very educated, very young labor force, and they'll be taking advantage of it. As a matter of fact, right now, you're already starting to see a shift in employment over there where more people are able to find jobs at home than they are. You know, they used to leave and they go overseas to work. But now a lot of folks are very successful finding employment right at home. So we'll have to see how it turns out.
Awesome.
Just at the what do they call that? It's just at the very beginning of change.
Well, I hope it doesn't get all westernized. Like,
of course it is. Everybody see that's what the paradox is. The dilemma is the expats are going over there wanting everything to stay the same. And then the Filipino people want to import Western culture.
Yeah.
It's overwhelming because there are more of them than there are of us. Oh, you know what? Hey, you know what? There's something like 15 million people living abroad. 15 million Americans, I mean, that are living abroad in different countries. That's a lot of people. Should give you a clue.
I noticed, Dan, that back in the 80s and 90s that a lot of veterans were leaving the United States and going like South America, Mexico, and everywhere else. So yeah, that's just kind of... Oh, Buddha.
Hi,
good morning.
Buddha. Morning,
oh,
Buddha.
Buddha's in the house.
Yeah, Buddha's in the house.
Kuya Sean, are you okay, Kuya Sean?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you could hear me because I'm looking at something on here. Uh,
I have message that I sent to you, Kuya.
this doesn't make sense.
look, look what I
Ah,
done. God is our king. Yeah. OG Brand, the silly rabbit. How are you?
all right.
The silly rabbit. Most of my friend, I'm calling him the silly rabbit because he always yeah. Hey you, the silly rabbit. I know what you are doing in this weekend, my gulay. OG Brand, how are you? Kuya Dance, you hear me?
Hello, hello. Yeah, the
Hi.
equipment's working today, man. I'm telling you, it's so bizarre trying to get
Kuya
everything
Dance,
to work.
yeah, I do apologize about your night boot yesterday because your night boot yesterday that yeah, don't allow
Yeah.
to grab the 1% game.
Yeah. Yeah, Sammy. I can't
Yes.
tell if that's a mixture of both or one or the other. It looks like a mixture between India and Japan. That paint
Ah, okay.
you did.
I
Well,
thought it came. I thought it came from the game that Sammy's playing. One of
Oh,
the
I don't
characters.
know.
hi Robert, Sean, and Dan by Kuya Mike. Kuya Mike, hello there.
Who that?
Um,
Mike G.
Mike, Mike
Now Mike
Filipino.
is married to a
Mike
Filipina.
Mary.
Hey, Mike.
Uh,
Mike married. Oh, Mike married. Who is Mike single then? I want to find the Mike single. Mike married.
I'm sure there's a Mike single out there somewhere.
Mike G.
Oh, Mike G is not here yet. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't see he's doing live stream yeah, a couple of
My
days. I don't know.
understanding, he did a video, Sammy, on his channel that was having some type of surgery.
Oh, maybe he's
Yeah.
That
sick
that
this
he would
moment.
be, I guess, not on as often for a while.
Well, it's what's preventing him from going to the Philippines because uh, um, the I think it's either the seizures or medical reasons why he can't go right at the moment.
Oh, yeah,
Mike
but
G.
I know he made a short video explaining why, and
I know he'd be there if he hadn't fell months ago and that happened to him. He would be there already. I know what that feeling's like. Almost getting there and then not having it taken away.
There is Mike out there from Sammy, just not this one, Lul. Who's that Mike, Kuya? Yeah, who's that? Sammy, I'm good. Awesome. Come on, Mike. Why not you? Oh, my gulay, Kuya Larry, ha? Kuya Larry. Sammy, hey, girlfriend. Ay! Share! Make love shout out to you, Share. My girlfriend is here. Oh, wow. Oh, dear. How's Sissy Miney Kuya Dan?
She's fine. She had a hard day at work, so she's taking a nap.
Mm-hmm. I'm
She's
enjoying
already.
I'm enjoying her singing and dancing there in Facebook. My gulay. I hope Sissy Miney have a YouTube Kuya Dance.
Yeah, we should set her up. We're gonna probably set her up once we head over to Thailand.
cool.
I have a
Yeah.
Filipina already married. They will cut off my banana. Oh my gulay, Kuya Dance. Kuya Mike. Kuya Mike, she can't cut off your banana if she cut off your banana, oh, she don't have toy anymore.
Oh, oh,
Well, you know I love you. I love you too, Cher. Thank you so much. Yeah. Stop eating those kinds of fruit and snacks up. Oh my gulay. Mike,
Oh,
hello
Sammy.
Robert, hello Shanda, nice to meet you by share China.
Hi,
My
Sharana. How are you? Peace,
Hey,
love, rock and roll. This how you do it? Like this?
no,
yeah,
that's
Good.
yeah, this is Chinese sign language sign love, right? Love love
Oh,
love.
this isn't love right here. This is loser, right? This is
what's that dance? Do that again.
She will make my she will make mayonnaise banana split without whipped cream. Oh my
Hey
gulay.
Mike, hey Mike, when she does that, you can send it to Sammy or Sean and do the banana split contest.
oh.
No, no, it's not counted because the contest of pollution is live. Yeah, not a video. Because if it's a video, oh my god, my sample video there is I will eat so fast, not like that I'm talking and then eating. Take my time, because the more you take your time, the more you feel it good. The more you feel it good. Dan, I think that is lazy. Oh my god. Like, Sammy, I need a few comments on my new song. Go on my community. What do you call this one? OG Brand, drop your yeah. Good morning, Bishi. Good morning, I'm Bishi Dipura. OG Brand, you are
Oh,
free to drop.
Deborah's here. Hi, Deborah.
Hello Robert and Sean. Yeah, Lula. Hello everyone. By Dipura. Hello. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, Bishi Dipura. Alright, how are you, Bishi? Yeah. My phone yesterday, Bishi, is broken because yeah, I lean on. So and then at night it's turned on again, my kulay. Because I'm so bored. Look at what happened to me. Look at my thumbnail there. Look at what happened to me because of my boredness. I
Hmm.
put something in my face. Hmm. What Kuya Shan? Why you close your camera, Kuya Shan?
Oh,
They are
uh,
okay, Rob.
um,
Are
I
you
don't know.
naked too?
Oh no. Unless I'm mooning the office help here at Walmart. That's about it. I'm
Oh.
not doing that.
Oh. Oh man, I'm telling you, that's got to be costing you money hanging around there.
No, not really, because there's nothing I can do. Anyway, I can't pick up the next load until tomorrow,
Hmm.
and I'll have it delivered there by tomorrow. At this time tomorrow, I'll be delivering in North Carolina, or waiting to deliver in North Carolina.
Well, see that? See the states become a truck driver. Yeah.
Kuya Joy, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I see it, my stream element popping up there. Thank you so much. If you are listening right now, thank you so much. Jin, hey, usually why you eat my Kit Kat bar up? Oh my gulay. Dibra Urat, how is everything going? Yeah. Bishi Dibra Urat. I saw the TikTok niya. I saw the TikTok do it. Yeah. Kuya Joe, kumusta ka? First time mo dito sa first time ko dito sa LS mo ikinagagalak kong makilala kayong lahat. Kuya Joy, I hope I read it yeah. Please type 143 there. You are new to my channel. Please type 143 there if you are a YouTube content yeah, creator. Please type 143 there in the channel in the chat so my notebook drop your link directly. Oh, I will subscribe your channel Kuya Choi. Yeah, right there. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Yeah. John,
Isn't it?
that is the purpose that why I use stream element, guys, because if someone will connect me while I'm doing live stream, my stream element will pop up directly that you subscribe to my channel.
Because I tell you, man,
Thank you.
that driver's going off on that lady.
What?
Really?
Huh?
What?
What'd you say?
Oh, that
Speaking to the banana.
I hear it buzzing.
Yeah, they're working on the patio.
Oh,
Hmm.
and that driver went off on that lady.
Pinay,
What?
they
You
have
can't do that.
big fire. Oh my gulay,
No.
mabinay have a big fire. I wasn't here that yet, Kuya Mike. When is that happening? When is that happened? Rather, sorry about my grammar, guys. I'm not good. My gulay. Same. How many kilos your English bring here, my gulay? I'm spectacular, brother. My gulay, spectacular. Awesome.
Deborah.
My
Oh my goodness.
I am an American married from Filipina for 20 years. I teach Tagalog here in YouTube for free. If you
Hmm.
guys are interested. Oh wow, that's awesome. Yeah. Am I right to pronounce your name, Kuya Joy? Is it Joy or Joe?
Joey.
Joey?
Yeah.
Oh, Saturday. It's my dad's hometown. My lolo and lola are bored there.
Oh man.
So Joey has a channel that he teaches Tagalog.
Also teach Bisaya. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome, Kuya Joey.
Have
Yeah,
to check
Robert.
out your channel, brother.
Robert, you could use that.
Yeah, I could. That's why I'm
I
asking. I'm
took
interested.
last time I told to my live stream that I'm going to make video that I'm teach what they call it, translating English Tagalog to Bisaya, but I don't have time yet because what they call this one my phone don't have a big memory, that's why.
Oh,
Bisharina, how are you there?
Hey, Sammy, did he
Kuya
drop? Did Joey drop his link for that channel for that?
Not yet. Kuya, not yet. Kuya Joey, can you please type 143 there in the chat so I would drop your link directly or at drop
hello,
your link
hello, Mrs. Roberts
English
and Deborah.
the Filipino.
Is that Orat or Orat? Or how do you
Orat,
pronounce that? Orat?
Orat. Yeah.
Is that it right there, Sammy? That just popped up under him?
Yeah, and that is in my
Okay.
night drop the link.
Okay.
Yeah, please connect with
Now, I got a
I just
question.
I just subscribed, Joey.
I got a question for two of the ladies in here in the chat. I know they're in here.
um
Rena and Deborah. Are you both going to be there next week competing, eating a banana split?
Silence.
It's kind of
Kuya Joey, you are free to
man.
all is free to come up here in the panel, but just
Or,
open your camera at first if you are not
or
comfortable to
they're
open.
thinking about it. Or they're thinking about it.
Well, it's an automatic $10 if you participate, isn't it?
Yeah. Look,
You'll
ladies,
be
the questions get harder as we go on. Come on.
Well, how many contestants can you have up there?
It depends on how many are going to enter. We can only have 7 at a time, and there's going to be however many rounds to get through them all.
But
Wow.
y'all were splitting it up through like two different stream yards, right?
No. The reason why I can only fit 7 is because me, Darren, and J Mike are the hosts.
Okay. I thought y'all's original plan is you were going to like stream it on like two different stream yards or something.
What does the winner win for eating the banana by Kuya Dana?
$100.
$100 if
Yeah,
you win.
the
If
first
you're
place is $100. Second
Yeah.
place is 50. Third is
Wow.
30. 30-20.
Wow.
And population is 10. Kuya Joey, can
That
you please open your camera first before I'm going to access? Ah, that's it. Kuya Joey is there. Thank you.
well, if you're British, it's 100 quid.
Joey.
Hi,
Hey,
kumusta?
Jerry.
Hello, guys.
Um, you are first time here in my channel. I would like you to know that
Opo,
I'm not a true girl. I am a lady boy.
No, you're
And
I'm
not.
yeah,
here.
what Kuya Sean? I know.
We knew that.
Uh, yes, that's me always,
That kind of
guys.
stuff
Yeah.
doesn't matter to me. I don't care.
Thank you.
Just be you.
Yeah.
Diba?
Okay. Yeah. And that's awesome that you are teaching Tagalog and Bisaya. Yeah, that's awesome.
That,
And
that
you
is
are
Yeah.
cool, man. 'Cause I've been surfing around YouTube, Joey, looking for things, and I'm trying to learn Tagalog. They say it's easier. Dan said it actually. I think the Tagalog, or Sean did too. The Tagalog is easier to learn.
I know
coming
Taglish.
from English.
Well, okay, so there's some things. First of all, I noticed years ago going around YouTube that Tagalog, the Tagalog classes that you can find on YouTube are mostly not classes. They're mostly, oh, I'm going to teach you a whole bunch of phrases.
Yeah,
Well, phrases isn't learning how to speak the language.
yeah,
And the thing about phrases, yeah, you may know how to say that phrase, but if somebody says it to you differently, then you don't know what they said.
yeah. Because the one I
So,
found, Joey, she gives you words and then she puts it into a sentence, and yes, yeah, I follow what you're saying on that.
right. So, and also, it's Filipinos most of the time teaching Tagalog to Americans, which is great, but they don't construct their sentences the same way we do.
Yeah,
Um, So years ago, I was teaching some people, and they're like, "Dude, you should really start thinking about doing this because you put it in a way, like as an English native English speaker, um, there's a way that we think about things that is different.
yeah,
So I approach it that way. But I also think a big part of learning Tagalog or Bisaya or any language for that matter, is to learn the culture of the people.
yeah,
So one of the things we include in the Tagalog learning, cultural learning as well, and historical learning. We learn about the history of the Philippines. We learn about the culture and many different things. And Philippines is a very unique country. They have so many different subcultures, um,
Indeed.
and we go into all of that too. So it's really a cool thing. I do have Filipinos who join me um, to they're kind of like the moderators or checkers. They make sure that what I'm teaching is actually correct, and they help out people with pronunciation because I am from Alabama, and my my pronunciation is actually fairly good for most Americans, but there's still things that I have problems with, and so we get them to say it or say it a different way or something like that. So it's a pretty cool little thing. We don't do it only on YouTube. We do it multi streaming. There's a Filipino app called Gumu that we do it
uh-huh.
through as well. So
Awesome. Well,
that,
I'll subscribe to your channel, so I'll definitely go there and
Yeah, to all my foreigner friends there that would like to learn Tagalog or Bisaya, please check out the channel of Kuya
yeah,
Joey.
and
We are right to pronounce your name, Kuya Joey.
Joey, yeah.
Yeah, thank you so
So
much.
we really go into it, man. We do 2 or 3 live streams a week. Um,
uh-huh.
but we also use Google Classroom, and I put up written assignments. We do listening assignments. We do
Do
reading
you,
assignments. Everything. So
do you have to have an app to do the Google Classroom?
you can go on. It's just you can Google it.
Okay,
Google
but
search Google
is it
Classroom.
something is it something you have to download though?
No,
Okay,
There is one thing that you do download, and it's basically an app that gives you flashcards for learning
Okay.
the vocabulary.
Oh, okay.
It's called Quizlet.
Oh,
It's
okay.
free. It's a free download, and
Awesome.
like every week I'll upload the actual vocabulary and stuff.
Awesome.
But to your point about Tagalog's hardness of learning, the difficulty of learning Tagalog, do not be frightened by this. But Tagalog is a class 4 language, which means the only languages that are harder for English speakers to learn are Japanese, Arabic, and Chinese.
Yes.
So Tagalog is a very, very difficult language to
Well,
learn.
I knew some Arabic because, like I said, when I was in the service, we had to learn certain
Yeah.
stuff.
Just don't
So,
spit on me.
but the thing about it is, there is no, this language is too difficult or whatever. No, it's all about your determination and willingness to put forth the effort and learn, just like
Well,
anything else in
you know,
life.
and it's also, Joey, I found that like the way you described your channel is that the channels I found, they were only using one word, and then she went in and formed it into a sentence. And that's not, like you said, that's not teaching you the language. That's just teaching you words.
Well, yeah. Well,
And
okay. So here's my goal. Well, most of my students um, are Americans who are dating or are married to Filipina.
yeah,
I've been married to a Filipina lady for 21 years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, except for the fact that she will not teach me Tagalog or Bisaya. She doesn't have the patience to teach, you know. So I
yeah,
had to go out and learn on my own. But one of the things they've all told me, because we started the class 12 weeks ago and we stopped and we're going to start over and do it all over again because a lot of them were saying, yeah, this is great. I'm really learning the grammatical parts and stuff, which I like. But they want it, and they're right. I need to restructure the class, which I'm doing now, um, so that what they're looking for is they want to be able to just start speaking and having simple conversations right now. They don't want to speak fluently right now. They want to have simple conversations. Um, and we can learn Taglish. Joey, what Philippine history do most people not know? There's a lot of Filipino history that a lot of people don't know. Here, I'll give you one that ties America and the Philippines together. So I can't see people's name, but the gentleman in the middle up top, what's your name?
me. That's Robert. Robert.
Robert. Robert said he was in the service. I was too for 20 years. Um, I was in the Army. And everybody has probably heard the Army song, The Army Goes Rolling Along.
Yeah,
However, the original song was not called The Army Goes Rolling Along. The original song was called The Cassians Go Rolling Along.
yeah,
And it was written during the Philippine insurrection. America, we sent over vehicles. It wouldn't work in the Philippines. So then they shipped over boatloads of horses. Well, the horses were pretty much not worth having in the Philippines either. So they had these Cassians pulled by what we call water buffalo in America, carabao in the Philippines, and they would pull these carts over with supplying them. So that's where the song comes from.
uh,
There's a one that most people don't know.
somebody's got some background, something going on. Is that them working on the patio, Sammy?
I'm sorry, guys. I was laughing there. I just couldn't help myself because I almost blurted something out that was funny, and I did.
Ang kulay ko yan, guys. No, it's not the, maybe some
Whoa.
what's
Oh
that?
my God, are we being invaded by aliens?
No, I heard the background buzzing.
Maybe ang
in
kuya
there.
dyan sa yeah, error.
My
Diba,
friend of
is
mine.
there?
My childhood friend Danny said he speaks fluent Spanish. He lives in Waco, Texas, and he said there's only one word you need to know in Spanish, and it's cerveza.
Beer.
And no, that means yeah, that's beer.
Beer.
And in Tagalog, I figured, well, hell, the only thing I want to need to know to speak in Tagalog is you wanna.
You are asking Mike G. So Mike G is here already, my gulay. Kuya Mike G. Hello there, Kuya Mike G.
I'm like, gee,
Ruby, may love shout out to you. And guys, please type 143 there in the chat so my night would drop your link directly. Yeah.
how would you say that in Tagalog? You
Gusto mo?
wanna?
Gusto mo?
Customer?
Gusto mo? Gusto mo?
I come
Kuya
up with some funny shit in my head at times, and I'm like, sometimes I share it, sometimes I don't.
may gulay, Kuya Shan. Gusto mo kagatin ko yung banana mo, Kuya Shan?
Next Sunday, banana split. You can have three scoops.
I don't know what
Three
that's about, but Sammy, remember, I can understand you.
3 scoops of ice cream, your favorite flavor. It doesn't matter. Me, it'd probably be Rocky Road.
Busy sa amin kaloka. Oo. Kuya San, did you understand that gusto ko kagatin yung banana mo?
No.
Would you like me to bite your banana? That is the translation English.
Yes.
No.
Actually, in English, it would be, would you like me to nibble on your banana?
I just need to know what you wanna. Gusto mo?
Yeah, you want? Gusto mo? At,
So that you need to know the answers to that question too, Charlie. So
what?
one answer would be
Natuloy mo na siya.
oo, which was yes, and the other answer
Yes.
would be ayaw ko, I don't want. So
Yeah.
Did Deborah say yes?
No?
no,
I thought ama means yes.
no, oo is yes, oo.
Oo is yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So Sammy, taga saan ka?
I'm from Basay Negros Oriental.
Oh my God, you took a break there. It's like you're making it up.
My main city is Dumaguete City. I am proud Bisaya. Bisaya ko.
Asawa ko gikan Davao.
Ha?
Asawa ko gikan Davao.
Oh, she's from Davao. That's awesome.
Yeah. So what about Robert? Where are you from?
I live in Herndon, Virginia.
Oh, I know where that is.
About 30 miles out from DC.
Yeah, I was stationed at I was stationed at Fort Lee for a while, and then we did a lot of our training up in Virginia Beach area. But we go up to DC quite often.
Yeah,
There was
I mean, Virginia Beach for me is probably still another
about an hour.
No, it's longer than that. It's probably about 3.5 hour drive.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
I'm always curious why they always sent all the flunkies to Fort Leonard Wood in Missouri.
Just like
I can never figure that out.
Why? The main base we have here, Joey, you probably know, is Belvoir, and that's out in Prince William County. That's where the Army Corps of Engineers is.
What's wrong with Fort Leonard Wood? I just don't get it.
It's in the Ozarks, man. That's where I did basic. It's just nothing but ticks and mosquitoes.
Everybody well, I heard they send all the flunkies there to Fort Leonard Wood.
It's better than doing your basic training up in the Great Lakes and freezing your butt off.
Yeah.
What?
So what about Sean? Where are you from?
Originally, I was born in Chicago, but I live in Ohio. I live in New Madison, Ohio.
Oh God, you're not a Buckeye, are you?
No, but I do like eating them. When you get 4 sticks of margarine, you got a teaspoon of vanilla and 2 cups of peanut butter. Mix all that together, and you keep adding powdered sugar until you can roll them into balls. Melt the chocolate in a saucepan, and you dip them in there one by one. That's how
Really?
you make them. Yep, pretty
Wow.
easy. I know how to make those. Those are really good too. Tastes like a Reese cup.
Fort Lost in the Woods, yeah. Larry, that's what they call it. I only did basic there. I was never stationed there.
James Malasaga, hello there.
And Dan, is it Dan or Don? I can't see.
Dan.
Dan.
Dan. And where are you from, Dan? Uh oh, Dan's muted. Hey, babe. Do you have a good day?
Maayong gabi sa imong asawa, Kuya Joey.
I'm not a Buckeye. I'm a Chippewa.
She said good evening to you.
Good
Aww.
evening.
It's morning here, sis. If you can hear me. Yeah, it's morning here.
Easterly! Just like Cheech Moranin.
Mayong gabi,
Easterly!
sis.
Besides shot. Uh, Sammy is her name.
Dan was born in East LA. I wonder if he rolled one with Cheech and Chong.
I was born in East LA, man.
Kuya, that's why you wasn't on top. What happening to you?
Maybe he had his headset off, Sammy.
See, the difference between Spanish and the Philippines is they live in a barangay. In Spanish, it's called the Bavario.
Mm. You know
Slight
Ah,
differences.
you have
Oh, he's on the phone, I think.
you have you have something like that, my gulay.
Oh my God, Sammy! Wow, I see now.
Kuya,
Sobrang green-minded ka, huh?
oh my gulay.
So he's from
Oh,
LA.
yeah, he's from LA.
He's in
Okay.
Hey,
Sacramento. He's in Sacramento, actually.
Sammy, is that the Ruby that works with Darren?
Yeah, that is Ruby.
Oh, that's Ruby. Okay. I want to
Yeah,
Dan
make
says
sure I
he's
get
having
the.
technical issues.
I want to make sure I get
technical
the right
issue.
person.
It's okay, Kuya. It's okay, Kuya Dance. Take your time to fix it. Yeah, love you, Kuya Dance. Thank you. My mom is a Puerto Rican, and my dad is a
Well, if you
wow.
speak Spanish, I will tell you, if you speak Spanish, learning Tagalog should be
Makes it
quite easy.
easier.
That's what I heard.
Um,
Yeah, because there's a lot
Shariana,
of Spanish mixed in, but also their sentence structure is similar a little bit to
Yeah, because I kind of noticed when I hear um somebody talk,
Some
I'll pick
Bisaya,
up Spanish. I'll pick up
some
I'll pick
Bisaya
up
is similar to Spanish, right?
I'll pick up Spanish words.
hey Shariana, your dad's a nationalist. That's a weird combination. A nationalist hillbilly.
Yes, Sean. By Sharina.
A nationalist hillbilly.
Yeah.
Mayroon
Well,
pa kasi.
that's Nazi is short for National. In German, that means nationalist.
Uh-huh.
My grandfather spoke German. Hi, nice to finally talk to you, Ruby. I don't know if I talked to you before.
We lost Dan.
She's always in Kuya Darren's live stream.
Yeah, I donate all that I make on my channel to Darren to donate to the Philippines, whatever charities he does. I guess you deal with that. Ruby, are you going to be in the Banana Split Challenge next week competition? Because I get to do the
Maybe,
color commentary, and I really want a lot of beignets involved in that.
yeah, maybe she's going to join.
Sammy even did a demonstration video, but however, uh, she did it real slow where it wasn't messy. You got it. It's going to be done fast because
Because
it's time.
I'm explaining, and then I take my time, to
Yeah, but you should look like a Picasso afterward. That's why next year everybody's got to have whipped cream next year. When I do this next year, because whipped cream is definitely going to make it messy.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the whole point.
Kuya
Whipped
David
cream
and
from the
Maris,
can or whipped cream from the actual container?
Oh, however you can get it.
Sammy was a very ladylike little girl. You got
Take them
to
apart.
attack that.
But certain panais have a hard time getting whipped cream. It's not an easy thing to
Yeah,
get.
not everything's available over there. Yeah. I mean,
So I'll tell you what.
you can go online because I did, Sean, and it shows you how to make homemade whipped cream.
Yeah, you get the whipped cream in those aerosol cans. You can have a lot of fun with those.
Oh, I asked all you guys where you were from. I didn't tell you where I was from. Sorry. My wife came home, so
Uh-huh.
I'm from Alabama.
Mm.
Where in Alabama?
Just south of Birmingham.
Oh, I go through there frequently.
Oh, really?
I go Alabama, Birmingham all the time. You can't sling a dead cat without hitting a place of barbecue.
That's all right. You ever had fried chicken with white sauce on it? Oh, buddy, you got to do that.
I had a buddy that was from
Fried chicken with white
from
sauce.
pronouncing it correctly or not, Colleen, Alabama.
Oh, buddy, you got to do that. I'm not sure.
Joey, where's Colleen, Alabama to you?
Oh, I have
Kuya
no
Dance,
idea.
you have feedback, Kuya Dance, you had echo off your YouTube there.
Eco.
Yeah, turn off your YouTube.
Okay.
Or mute it.
Kuya
There you
David
go.
and Maris, thank you so much.
Hey, you guys can hear me?
Yeah.
Man,
I like going-
I'm struggling with this equipment here.
I like going to Louisiana, getting some boudin ball and some gator tail. So I can fit in wherever I go. I know the lingo and the accents.
Sure.
Kuya Sean, you can read the message, Kuya
South
Sean.
Alabama.
What message?
You are in your laptop, right?
Oh yeah. Well, no, I see the chat now. Oh yeah, you get it. You get it in the cans. You just push the little tab and it sprays up. You can have a lot of fun with that.
You can also
Usually
get
in
high
the-
off of it, from what I
Yeah,
understand.
that's why they seal them up now because the kids were going in the stores and sucking up the gas that's in there
Uh-huh.
because it gets you high.
Yeah, like if you push it just so it starts fizzing air, but not putting out the Cool Whip, they were sniffing on that and getting high.
They're that damn desperate. Man, you
No,
can
they-
grow a
they-
sack
they-
of weed
they-
so
they-
easily.
Well, it's not the smartest generation. We know that.
Oh, every generation does stupid shit. Not one's more smarter than the other. It's just this generation figured the game out quicker than we did. They knew the game was fixed and the American dream didn't exist anymore. Not for them anyway.
Dear
You got
God.
a lot of college.
Sorry, my wife's putting stuff in the deep freezer. I'm gonna mute for a minute.
You got a lot of college students that graduated and are lucky to get a job paying good money at Starbucks. That's bad arithmetic.
Oh yeah,
That's the economic reset there, Sean.
They sold them. They sold the youth on. Oh my God, you can't succeed without a college education. So then everybody went. And then
They told all of us that growing up. We all
Yeah.
got told the same thing
yeah.
growing up.
I
So
got told a
now
lot of
everybody
things
looks.
that ain't true.
It ain't going to be a reset. We just needed a change of the economic system. That's all.
Well, change is coming.
Well, like I've been telling everybody, the guy in New York's got that big building that he converted the building into a storage facility, and on the side of it says the French aristocracy didn't see it coming either. And a lot of people understand what that means.
Oh, Sean, are you a truck driver?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, there's a truck driver I watch on YouTube a lot. I can't remember his name. It's Mike Big Rig or something like that, and he's always got these videos of you know people not paying attention when they're driving, and
that's yeah. People don't know
uh,
how to merge. They want to go the same speed you are, right beside you.
yeah,
Like I have to slow down for them to get. No, no, no. You got to merge with me. I don't
and
merge with you. I'm already on the highway.
right. Well, his big thing is people merging from one lane to another right in front of a truck where he can't see them.
Well, there was no glitz and glamour about it being a trucker. Even well, back in the '70s, it was sort of that way, but mid '80s, it all changed, and everybody sees us as trash. We're stupid, uneducated, and we mess with the prostitutes that haven't existed probably since 2009.
You talking about lot lizards?
Yeah. Look, when they made Backpage, and then they made these websites now, they don't walk the streets anymore. And plus, the truck stops ran them all off anyway. The lot lizard is extinct with the dinosaurs. And plus, if you were to see one, you won't want it either. You won't want it.
Yeah, that's why they call them
I
lot
look, I look at a lot of them, and I'm like, well, fuck. If I'm that desperate, I'll just whack off right here in my truck.
I Every time I think of truckers, for some reason, I think of two movies from the '80s. One was oh my god, it was a Stephen King movie with a truck with a clown face. Because
Yeah.
here in Birmingham, there's a guy who's made his truck into that. It's something machine or
That was all filmed in North Carolina. I can't remember. I know what movie it is. It's a Stephen King movie. BJ
yeah,
and the Bear. That was an excellent TV show.
yeah. The
I
other one
remember
I
the
think
the
of is
girls he had. His girlfriend was called Stax.
the
But
other one I
Eric,
think of is Over the Top, which wasn't really a trucker movie, but
that was Sylvester
Sylvester
Stallone.
Stallone.
He
Yeah,
he was an over the road trucker. He drove an
yeah.
antique International. Now, a lot of people that watched BJ and the Bear, or the ones that don't know, you do not understand what BJ stands for. He was from Milwaukee. He was from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and his name abbreviated was BJ McKay. Billy Joe McKay was his name. He drove a Kenworth cab over, state of the art back then. Today, it's an antique, but there's not a lot of room. You'd sleep better on the doghouse than you would on the sleeper in that truck.
Dude, I see some of these trucks nowadays. It's like the sleeper area is like the size of a dang living room. There's some of the massive sleeping areas in some of these
Yeah,
now.
now that the king sleeper has everything. It has a toilet, a shower, a tiny kitchen, and a king size bed. Yes, but you're limited to what you can haul.
Oh,
That's
really?
why
Can't
a
do
lot of
both,
them, a lot of them have dedicated Boeing and Lockheed Martin contracts
yeah.
because they only haul 28,000 pounds in the trailer, but that's all they can take, or they're overweight. Mine, I have a refrigerator, a desk for my laptop, which I use my laptop as a TV also if I want to. But the only thing I do not have is a toilet and a good understanding woman and a shower.
A good understanding woman. Well, I've been married for 21
Oh,
Yeah,
years. I
I'm
don't know what
trying
that
to
is.
been trying to get a Panay to be a seat cover for me. They can't figure that one out.
I've been married for. I got a good woman, but I don't know if she's a good understanding woman.
A lot of drivers at Prime got Panay girlfriends or wives or whatnot that are with them.
By the
There
way,
was a
I'm
bunch
saying
of them.
I'm saying that while she's like 3 feet away from me, and I am getting the evil eye.
Oh no.
What was funny on the show is they didn't know all the lingo on the CB radio. I mean, they used this and that, and I'm like, they're not using the lingo. I mean, they used a little bit of it and Smokey and the Bandit, but that was pretty simple things. A lot of them they didn't use the coding and nothing like that because everybody don't understand it, except for 1000 and 10200.
Yeah.
Shariana. His purple Peterbilt. Okay. I'm cracking up.
Wow.
Yeah. I would never drive a truck that's pink or purple. And plus, there's only one driver that had a pink truck at Prime, and he was gay. His name was Ramon, and this kid was put together. He had six pack abs. Any chick would want to date this guy, but he was totally gay. He wasn't interested in women. And this one driver was giving him a hard time, and I was sitting next to him because he was gay. That driver was giving him a hard time. I'm watching what's going on. They're shouting at each other, and all of a sudden I heard he's a black dude. He goes, motherfucker, I'll whip your ass and then I'll fuck it. I died. We were all dying. We were rolling, and I was waiting for him to do something because Ramon would have kicked his ass. I know it.
Was bisexual, so the
Oh my
purpose
goodness.
really.
I think your mic is turned down or something. It's really hard to hear you,
Who?
Sammy.
Sammy.
Yes.
I think your mic is. Are you? Did you turn your mic down? It's really low. Mahina.
I'm
Mahina
a
sounds.
little bit far in my I'm a little bit far of my microphone.
That's
That's why.
better. Hang on. Get right up in that thing.
I won't do purple. Usually the Highway Diamonds drive those. I've always drove the same shade of Viper blue shade because I was going to have Chicago Cubs put on the side of my truck, but that didn't work out. I ended up doing my kid's school.
Dan,
Yeah.
you you have the Jollibee guy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten a Jollibee?
Yeah, sure. Lots of times. We have one here in Sacramento.
Yeah,
You
I
guys
want
send me to Jollibee.
to. I want to
Yeah,
open
what's
one.
the owner of Jollibee?
I want to open a Jollibee in Springfield, Missouri, because there's a large Filipina community in Springfield, Missouri.
Yeah, we're like
Wow.
14 hours from the nearest Jollibee.
If
I
I'm
can't
not
believe.
if I'm not mistaken, Jollibee they would be one of the fastest growing
Oh
fast
yeah.
food chains.
You know they don't want to do that though. They don't want it because I was reading an article about it, and they said they don't want to have a ton of Jollibees because then the quality will go down. They're worried about the quality suffering.
Yeah, I wonder how they're able to get everything to taste the same all over the world.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because
Chicken.
that is unusual. Because
Yeah.
McDonald's does not taste the same over there than it does here.
No,
Matter of
man.
fact, it tastes better over there.
First time I went to we lived in Japan for 7 years. First time we went to a McDonald's there, I ordered a Big Mac and a Big Mac meal, right? I didn't know they don't give you French fries with the meal automatically. You get a ball of rice with the Big Mac, and I'm like, y'all don't have French fries? I'm like, oh yes sir, we do. You have to order the French fries. I was like, oh.
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah, I took my first Panay date to McDonald's. I was the man and a cheap bastard all at the same time. I was wanting to take her to a 5-star restaurant in Manila. She goes, I want to go to McDonald's. I'm like, okay. I know it's tacky over here in the States, but I bragged about it when I got back home. I was the man and a cheap bastard at the same time.
Sammy, I got a question for you.
What is it?
Jollibee or Chow King?
I love Chowking.
Yeah.
But they're owned by the same company, aren't they?
I don't know.
Yeah. That's why you always see a Jollibee and a Chow King together.
What's the price of living in Japan compared to a place like California? Japan is always going to be more expensive than pretty much anywhere else in the world. It was ridiculous. Um, we
And
left.
Jason, I'm not working in the airports. That's why I don't know what yeah, I don't know how many people will going to visit here in Negros Island. So sorry if I can't answer that.
I remember we left Japan in 2007, and gas in Japan cost $3 a liter.
Wow.
So that's basically $9 a gallon in
Yeah.
2007. My
Like,
wife's aunt lives in Japan. She still lives there. She paid around $3,000 a month for a little bitty, I mean, one bedroom apartment. And she had a car and she had to pay $500 a month for the parking space. It's ridiculously expensive in Japan. But if you live there and you make if you make yen, as you know, it's fine.
well,
Sounds like
I think I paid $6 a gallon filling up today here in
I,
California, Sacramento.
yeah, yeah. I saw you guys. I showed you guys when I filled my truck up once. Everybody's looking at the price on the pump. It's moving.
You know, I didn't understand. We were just out earlier. Diesel in Birmingham went down 20 cents and gas went up 20 cents today.
Yes. You want to know why?
Why?
You guys have more money than truckers can do. Yeah, because when you get 1 barrel of crude oil, they get 3 barrels of gasoline and 2 barrels of diesel out of it.
Right.
Okay, so there's going to be a major surplus of diesel always, and there's not a lot of. I mean, there's only 3 million trucks driving around daily, but there's millions of cars and trucks and whatever driving on gasoline. Um, it's
No,
going to be like this:
I get the
either they
supply and
raise
demand.
they
I get the
either
supply and
raise,
demand thing, but it was just weird because I've seen diesel
yeah,
consistently increase and gas, but
yeah,
today we noticed that the diesel went down, but the gas went
it's
up.
yeah. Well, it's better. It's better for them to raise gasoline prices than and then try to get the diesel prices down. And here's
Oh
why:
yeah, I agree.
because they're going to have to pay us more, or we're going to park our truck, and they
Yeah,
need the freight moved at all times, especially now.
yeah,
And with the whether fuel prices going up and we're losing money, we're not going to move. So they're going to lower those prices. Plus, if they were to shift the cost onto the customer, it's going to get shifted on you guys anyway. So instead of raising the prices of diesel and they're raising the prices in the grocery stores, they're going to shift that price to the gasoline and lower our cost, and that keeps the prices down in the grocery stores. But still, it's still they're trying to fight the inflation, and I warned everybody this can get really bad. 1923 Germany in Weimar, Germany.
yeah,
Prices doubled a period of 9 months every 2 hours.
yep, yeah.
And it,
Larry's right. You can't unless you're married to a Japanese lady who has a really nice job. You can't afford to live off base.
the
mm,
at its height, a loaf of bread would cost you 5 million Deutschmarks.
Yeah, that was some bread lines. I think that happened in Venezuela too, didn't it?
No,
Well, I mean, like the similar thing with inflation going crazy and
not really. Venezuela was just running just fine without our intervention by uh, doing the sanctions on Venezuela. But that's where Venezuela made the mistake. They shouldn't have came out of the fields and started working the oil fields. That's what they did. They stopped farming and everybody went to work in the oil fields. And Chasvismo, I ran into somebody that was from Venezuela, and I mentioned Chasvismo, and he knew exactly what I meant by that. I support Chasvismo. Oh yeah, he lifted 80% of the population of Venezuela out of poverty, extreme poverty.
Jason, I couldn't tell you honestly what the average salary in Japan is. It's a lot, but like I said, it's the same. You got to look at it like in the Philippines, they look at us like we make so much money when they hear how much money we make, but it's equivalent to what you're spending. It's equivalent to the cost of living. So yeah, we look at what they make in Japan and we're like, oh my God, they make that much money, but it's equivalent to what their cost of living is.
Yeah, like people in New York and the Northeast, they make better money than anybody. But however, everything costs so much more up there.
Exactly.
Uh,
What? Yeah, did you see what I did with the onions?
Hey, club shout out. Wait, guys. Faye, hello there.
Hi, Daisyland.
Kuya Dance, I'm helping Robert now to add avatar.
Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer to.
I look like a dang lobster. I got sunburnt. Me and the kids worked in the garden the last 2 days trying to get it all up. We grow pretty much all Filipino vegetables and stuff because they're real hard to get here. So
If you are a millionaire like Robert, it doesn't matter where you live. Jason, you wasn't here last time that Robert shared that he only get his disability. Yeah, Robert is not a millionaire. Jason. Yeah, maybe you are a millionaire because you are always talking like that. Always here in my live chat that you are always talking
Well,
about being
well,
millionaires.
a millionaire,
And
$1 million isn't really a hell of a lot of money.
Not
Sure ain't.
today.
Sure ain't.
especially with taxes.
You might get by in retirement with a mill. Barely get by.
Yeah.
Unless you got to go to the doctor or go to the hospital. I don't care what kind of insurance you got, you're going to go bankrupt.
So true. That's what's wrong. That's one of the things wrong with America right now.
We put profit over lives.
Yes, indeed. They
And
monetize everything. Everything is monetized.
this
That's the
past
American way, though, isn't it?
this is the past 2.5 years. No, not traditionally. No, it's not the
No,
American
I'm
way.
talking about
It's the
now.
way it's been made.
Yeah.
But they put if you look at the past 2.5 years, they put profit over lives.
They're using algorithms now to determine whether you get treatment or not.
I mean, it's not just profit over life. It's profit over quality. It's profit over service. It's profit over.
Yeah.
It's profit over everything.
Well said.
Yep.
I mean, McDonald's, for example, most of them in Sacramento, they close the indoor dining because it's too expensive to operate indoor dining. The labor costs are too high. So in the start of the pandemic, they took full advantage of that opportunity, if you will, and they shuttered the dining rooms in the McDonald's in the Sacramento area. And Starbucks did the same thing. And so now the only things that are open are the drive-throughs, and they love it.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, you need
I
need a
just think
BA to work at Starbucks and make coffee. That makes a lot of sense.
I just think of things like my family, my dad, my uncles, my grandfather, my great grandfather. They were all house builders, and we were talking about a month or two ago, and it was just like he happened to come by, and he was like, wow, when did that subdivision come up? Wasn't here last time. I said, I don't know. They built like 30 houses in like a month and a half. And then back in the day, even 20, 30 years ago, it would take months to build one house. And I think it was a different mindset. I think it had the people, there was quality craftsmanship that has just gone out the window now for profit.
Well, I
Well,
got a question. You know how to build a house, right?
Huh?
You know how to build a house, correct?
Well, I
You know
mean,
the
I've,
base.
I've built houses before, yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever seen anybody build a house from the top down?
No,
It's impossible, isn't it? And it'd be kind of ridiculous.
yeah.
Well, that's what we've been doing with our economy for the past 70 years. You can't build anything from the top down. No, bottom up, bottom up. I learned that from Roosevelt. So bottom up.
well, we also have a problem with the lack of skilled labor. That's why they're factory houses.
Yeah.
So we really have to adapt to the environment right now. I mean, it's not only about profit, but they're not, we don't have any tradespeople working out there.
Oh, there's plenty of them. It's just they won't get hired because they're overpriced.
I was about to say,
Everybody,
I'm an electrician by trade. The guys in the electrical field are hurting. The companies are hurting, and they're hurting because of their own decisions. There's plenty of qualified electricians out there who are working at Home Depot and stuff now. The problem is they're not willing to pay the wages to them.
exactly.
But hey, another problem is if you want to learn how to do electrical work, especially residential, you just go on YouTube.
Ow.
I rewired my
YouTube.
entire house using YouTube.
Yeah, that'll end you up with a nice medical bill or a funeral.
Yeah. Yeah, YouTube is not always the answer.
I'm still here. Did not end up electrocuting myself.
I haven't always been an electrician. I was in the Army for 20 years, and then I got out, and we bought a house, and I needed a job. So my dad worked in an electrical company. He's like, hey, they can get you on for a little while until you find something. I was like, okay, cool. First day on the job, we don't do residential. We work for Wells Fargo and the big data centers and big buildings. This is, you walk into a room, you think it's a room. That room is actually a transformer with breakers the size of, and we're up on this piece of gear, drilling a hole through it to run some pipe into it. And the guy says, get inside, don't touch anything, and hold this box where I'm going to drill. And I was like, okay, are we going to turn the power off? He's like, no, we can't turn the power off. I'm like, that doesn't seem safe. He said, look, just hold the box and catch the lug that falls out. And I'm like, okay. He said, if you drop it, we're all dead. And I was like, I don't know that I really want to work in this kind of place. I survived Iraq and Afghanistan. I don't want to die in a basement of some building.
Has anybody had an addition built to their house, or had anybody in the construction industry come in and work for you? Anybody? I have. Well, not necessarily me, but okay. There was an addition being done to the house. We're hiring these contractors. He goes, I don't know why I'm out here looking at this. We got all we can do. That's the way they sound. I know the contract said we'd be done on Sunday, but my son's got a ball game that day, and if he wins that, we may not get done for another 2 to 3 weeks. They got a whole story to tell you and everything. I'll tell you what. Instead of hiring those guys, I hired a team of Mexicans down the street. They built it. They built it in a freaking day, and it's still standing. It's still standing, and it still looks like they just put it up. That's why getting into a trade is not going to do it for you. Mexicans will do it for half the cost and do it so much better and quicker. I learned that really quickly. His name was Kuko. They built that addition and everything. The only reason why they had to slow down because they had to wait for the plaster, the finishing to dry, so they could sand it down and paint the walls. That was it.
I never believed it really until I got into electrical work, especially the electrical work that I do. But even like residential, you know, yeah, Robert, I don't know what you do, but you could do your
I was
own.
an auto mechanic for 20 some odd years.
Okay, well, you could do your own plumbing fixes. You can do your own sheetrock and drywall or painting or this thing breaks or whatever. As far as electrical work, I hear so many stories of people trying to do their own electrical work and getting either shocked. We had a guy 2 blocks or 2 streets down from us. He called me and was like, "Hey, bud, our house got hit by lightning. Can you come check out my breakers? Because he got those arc breakers, and it kept tripping." When I went in, I said, "Yeah, these are arc breakers. They're more expensive." And I told him how much they would cost, and $50 an hour for me to do it, whatever. And he never called me back. About 3 weeks ago, his house caught on fire.
Oh no! Oh
Yeah,
no!
he went to Lowe's and bought the wrong kind of breaker
Oh,
and put it in himself, forced it in,
wow.
and well, he had a house fire.
There you go.
Well, at least the insurance will cover that.
Yeah. I got a
Actually,
story. I got a
I
story
don't know if
actually
he
about that,
will, because
Joey.
I don't know if the insurance will cover that because he didn't have it done professionally.
Yeah, I got a story about that, Joey. When I did building maintenance for a while, and it been raining for like 4 days straight, and the way these buildings were, they had the old clay brick
Yeah,
foundations, and the water seeped down into the basement. That's where all the breaker panels were, everything. And there was about 2.5 feet of water sitting here right on the main breaker panel to shut the the power off to the building.
right.
My boss was sitting there telling me you need to wade through there and go shut that panel off. I looked at him. I
Oh
said,
hell
"You're
no!
out of your mind, brother." I said, "You get on down in there and do it." I said, "You're the supervisor." I said, "But I'm
They
not
call
touching.
Roto Rooter.
I'm not touching a panel that's over 400. 400
I,
amps."
I tell them you need to call Roto Rooter and tell them to shove that pipe down there
Well,
and
no,
suck all that shit out of there.
the water was about Sean, about 2.5 feet up the water heater, and maybe about 5 inches from that main panel that controlled the whole building. I said, "There's no way I'm going in there and water and touching that panel. You're out of your mind."
Yeah.
I said, "It just ain't going to happen."
Hey, Robert. Robert.
Yeah.
Sammy says you have an avatar now. Do you have an avatar?
Oh, why you want to see it, Dan?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. All right. That's good.
What I liked about dealing with Kuko when he did that addition to my house at that time, it was like not hardly any of his guys spoke English. Here I got to turn my camera around. Hang on one second. But what they you would try to explain something to them, right? And you would say something, you'd shake your head, yeah. They'd shake their head, yeah, like they understood you, and then the work gets done. The Mexican dudes only want three things: sub sandwich all the way, a large Coke, and how deep you want this fucking hole. That's all they want to know, and they get it done. That's how Mexican workers are good. Everybody's talking about, oh, we need to send them all back. I said, you want to spend $20 for that sack of
Hey, I do
oranges?
have a story about that, if you don't mind me sharing. I have a little
Yeah,
bit.
unless you can get some
story.
self-picking fruit out in California, because that's where all of our fruit and veggies come from.
So these guys, these sewer guys. So I had a problem with my sewer. I had to replace something like, I had to replace a lot, something like 75 feet of sewer line. And so these guys come out, right? The sewer guys come out and they start looking around, and they only spend like maybe 5 minutes there, and they quote this price, right? It's going to be $5,000 to replace the sewer line. I looked at them and I was like, oh, thanks so much for stopping by and giving me a quote. I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know in a couple of days. So I run down to Home Depot, and there are 4 or 5 guys standing there. And I hired 3 of them that were willing to dig, and we dug the whole thing out, put the new sewer line in about a day and a half. All done, $1,500 for the whole thing. Parts,
Wow.
labor, instructions.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys, people really got to watch. Now, I probably shouldn't say this, but people really got to watch these guys. They will, like, I know a lot of electricians I work with, they do, we call it side work. They get off work and they go to wire somebody's house or something. They're buying a breaker at Lowe's for, $3, and then they're selling it to the customer for $40.
Right.
So you gotta really watch people. Like, how do you sleep at night?
Joey, my boss used to buy parts, and when he charged the customer, he charged them 200% more than he paid for it.
Yeah.
Which I
I mean, that's
disagree
fine.
with.
That's fine if you're not charging labor too.
He did charge labor. He charged labor on top of it.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
But he was a good guy. But I mean, I just didn't agree how he would mark up the prices like that to the customer and then charge him. Because I did that on the side for a while. As I worked on commercial lawn equipment like the X Mark, the Z turns, all stuff like that. The big commercial mowers you see moving, mowing when you see these landscaping companies.
Yeah.
And that's when he would mark these parts up like 200%. And the only reason he started accepting that work because he knew I knew how to work on the commercial stuff.
Right.
The hydraulics and the whole 9 yards with it.
And I'm hearing, like, Sean, I heard, I guess it was in the news or I read it somewhere, that there's a bunch of trucks sitting there with drivers that can't move because they can't get the dang parts to, like, water pumps and stuff for these trucks.
That's not true. I don't know
Isn't
who's
that
saying
true?
that. No. The only thing that is slowing anything down is getting new trucks. That's the only thing that is slowed down.
Well, all those are cut. They're built to order, aren't they?
Well, not necessarily. No.
Well, if you want something with all the bells and whistles, you got to special order it, correct?
Well, yeah, but they got it ready to go for you.
Yeah, I know I know that they have a lot where they have them already built, but if you want something special in it, it gets custom built, correct?
Yeah, well, they could just pull one off the lot and like, he wants this truck with all this crap on it. Let's just take some of the panels off and repaint it to the color that they want.
Yeah.
That's a
Well, like, I know there is supply issues. Like, I mean, I've been talking about breakers. We can't get breakers. We can't get fuses. It's ridiculous. The things that you normally go into a job and change out, we can't get them. Like, breakers are, I'm not talking about the household breakers. I'm talking about, like, these companies, these buildings, big breakers you can normally get in a 24-hour turnaround are taking 6 to 8 weeks.
we don't have to worry.
It's crazy.
Well, Joey, then you know about the ones. Like I said, when I worked in the commercial application in the high rises, the breakers that you have to prime. You have to kind of pump them up.
Yeah.
To get the charge.
Here in the States,
before you even flip the breaker.
Here in the States, we don't really have too much to worry about. But countries like the Philippines and Japan and a lot of the other countries, they need something to worry about because of Not too many people are. There's not going to be much wheat to go around like there used to, because one of the countries that was a major producer of wheat
Russia
is, yeah,
and
and they
Ukraine.
produce the majority of the fertilizer too.
Yep.
We're going to have a problem, and that means no bread and a lot of stuff. That means wheat, and it's not going to go around. And I've told a lot of farmers this where I live near. I said, y'all need to consider: do you need to? Are you contracted? Do you have to grow those beans and corn? Because you might want to convert over to wheat right now, because
A
wheat
lot of
is going to skyrocket in price. They can make more money doing wheat than corn and beans.
well, you know, a lot of them are doing the corn and it's for fuel.
Yeah.
Not a lot of it though.
Well,
A lot of it's
actually,
still
I
for
read
I
this
noticed
human
months
I
ago.
noticed when I was out in Indiana, Sean, where my friend lives, that a lot of those farmers, it's got the company's name on their field that they're
Yeah.
exclusively growing for that fuel company.
I didn't realize this and I read this not long ago, but like the corn farmers in America, I think the top three things that they use the corn for are fuel, animal
Feed.
feed, and high fructose corn syrup because it's in
Yep.
everything.
Yep. You're right.
And that's why
Hardly,
we have a diabetes problem in this country, because they put high fructose corn syrup in everything.
Yep. Absolutely right.
See, they don't do that in the Philippines. That's why they don't have a diabetes problem over there.
Yeah, because everything they much eat over there is they grow their self or they get it naturally. I mean, it's not like here where you get something out of the. See, I won't even touch canned foods anymore because the main thing preserving them in canned vegetables is salt. So I buy my vegetables fresh now.
yeah, we started years ago. My family's always done it, just massive gardens. It's in a lot of work, but um, we save probably thousands of dollars every year because not only do we get to eat it right off the out of the garden, but we also can a lot of stuff, and I mean we have vegetables all year round,
Yeah.
either frozen or canned or
Well, you're
dried.
in Alabama. I imagine you're going to have fresh vegetables pretty much all the time.
Yeah, but
I,
I mean
I,
it's one thing we used to do it because of the taste. You know, you grow vegetables in your garden, it tastes better. It really does.
Yeah.
But over the last 2 years, we've increased. Like I mean, I doubled the size of our garden this year, um, just because I know the prices are outrageous um,
somebody's got way too
and
much time on their hands. Way too much time on their hands.
Telling
well,
you.
Oh, the troll.
And,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
give up your real name. I'll give you a phone number. I'll make you busy for a while. You might make some good money too. Stop wasting people's time.
Oh,
or
yeah.
oh, I can't.
show your real name because I show my real name.
That's why I laugh at these trolls now.
Yeah.
Because here's the
Uh,
deal: they can say whatever they want. I still get paid. That's all the
but
key
Joe,
is.
but Joey, you said you know the area I kind of live in, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, because if I go about 2 or 3 miles down the road, they do it every summer and every spring. They have a farmers market down there in
farmers market.
Reston,
Yeah,
and I'll go there and buy my vegetables also.
I mean the main reason we started growing stuff was because my wife, she wants her ampalaya, her sitaw, her, you know, all these vegetables that we can't get at the local supermarket or
Uh huh.
farmers market and stuff, because they're grown only in the Philippines. Um, so I started growing those things for her. But what's cool about it, what really is cool about it, is we grow so much now that we're able to give it to her friends and neighbors and stuff like that. So, and then my dad has a garden about 5 times the size of mine. And then every time we go to his house, he's trying to give me canned goods. I'm like, Dad, stop. We ain't got room for it. We have our own garden. But he'll grow. He has he does a really cool thing. He's got 400 tomato plants, and
Wow.
so he gets basically truckloads of tomatoes, and he'll just take them to the homeless shelters or to his church and pass
Yeah.
them out. And I mean, there ain't no way he can eat all that, you know.
See, that's why where my daughter lives she lives down in southwestern Virginia, and the deer hunters and hunters out there, they'll kill deer and they'll donate it and donate the meat.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, they
And
do that here too. Yep. I had to introduce my kids into eating squirrel the other day.
oh wow, my dad used to make squirrel gravy all the time.
Yeah.
Sammy, just the name is kind of distasteful, but if somebody wants to waste their time, let them go ahead. They didn't say anything really bad.
I guess I didn't see it in the. I'm only on the StreamYard chat. Did it not come
Yeah,
in?
they like getting on there and trying to post porn sites, and
Oh.
they just get in there and just try to disrupt the chat.
Well, was it a good porn site or?
I don't know.
I can
Yeah,
be even the
guys,
person.
we already know about the Trike Patrol, okay?
It's
But
not.
they just like getting in there, Joey, and just disrupting the stream is what they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what like a lot of the streamers now, and that's why Sammy does it too. Is a lot of streamers when you come up on the panel, you got to show your face.
Yeah, the guy, was changing his name to Buttsucker. I'm saying, what hell, man? What? I didn't get a chance to say anything while he was
Well,
here. I
that
was like,
wasn't just butt
well, well,
sucker. He did fart gobbler and
well hold on a second. What I'm trying to say is, if I would have known he was in here while I could say this to him, I'd say, why'd you stop there? Why don't you just call yourself an ass licker? Shit.
uh,
Yeah, besides that, we don't care how you make your money anyway.
Yeah. And that's
uh,
one person only, Kuya Dance and Kuya Sean. It's only one person that the person that
Uh,
who came here that who say bad words to me. You
we
know,
don't care how they make their living.
How many accounts does this idiot make?
you can make a lot of account here in YouTube, Kuya Sean. Yeah, different email. You make different emails so you can make an YouTube account and then you can
Yep. That's one
Who
thing I
would
like
want to
about.
spend the time to do that, though? I mean,
That's
come
one thing I
on.
like about like
the
the other app.
douchebag. Only the douchebag
August
do that.
mine.
There's
August
an app.
mine.
There's an app I use. It's called Kumu. I've been on there since it started. It's a Filipino app. It's live streaming, but I really enjoy that because there is no. They you can only have one account, and it's tracked by your device's number, not your
Yeah,
email or whatever.
Kumu.
IP address.
So if you go in and you start scamming people or bullying people, whatever, any of that trolling stuff, Kumu actually bans you, and they ban your device. They don't ban your email. They ban your device number. It'd
Mm-hmm.
be nice if because that guy, like the way YouTube set up, he could just get another email and set it up and come right back in here. You know, it'd be nice if you could ban like the actual device. Sounds like some construction work going on in the background.
Yeah, they are working. Sorry for that.
Yeah,
Or some, or a
Are they
dentist
work,
office.
are they working on your mansion, Sammy?
Yeah, my little mansion.
yeah,
Sounds
yeah.
like the
mansion,
We just
outside of the
built the
dentist
house.
office.
mansion.
Oh, it does sound like the dentist office. We just built a house down in Davao, just finished, and oh my god,
That's
that it was crazy getting all of that done, and then the gate. We were like, oh, they need a gate at the fence, and I'm like, okay, how much is that? And they're like, 200,000 pesos. I'm like, are you kidding me? For a gate?
Because it's so
Wow.
expensive, kuya.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's so
Yeah, I
expensive
just did
here.
it myself. I got hammered on the thing. I
Oh.
just built one. Yep. For the house
The
in
thing,
Bye Bye City. It was a fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
oy, Kuya Sean, drop.
We got. We're.
Hit the
I'm
wrong
lucky.
button, maybe.
My wife's
It's so
family.
expensive, the things if you like to build a house, you need to prepare a lot of money, guys. Yeah, if you have a
Well, we
plan to build
gotta.
a house.
We have to wait 6 months for them to turn the power on.
Wow.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got to build a kubo first. That's the secret. You build the kubo, and then they bring the power out, and then you can start work on your house. Yeah, I was surprised that that's the way you do it over there. I was very surprised.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So we're not gonna live there for probably the next 7 years. We're waiting for our kids to finish college and stuff. Then we'll move
Uh,
down. But
yeah, we'll be over there pretty soon, the next few months.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
nice.
be there
What part?
too. I'll be there too.
You'll be there too. Exactly.
What part are you
Since
moving to?
Martin
Hey,
invited me.
hey,
Yeah.
Dan, can you smuggle me inside the
Yeah.
in your
I hear you
suitcase?
guys are Facebook friends now. Oh, it's one big happy family.
Dan, what part of the Philippines you going to?
Bye Bye City Leyte, the one that just got hit pretty bad
Yeah.
with the rain and mudslides.
Let that. So is your wife?
Larry,
Is your
good
wife?
night.
Is your wife White Eye?
Yeah, my wife is from there.
Okay.
Take a good rest, Kuya Liz, Larry.
Good night,
See you,
Larry.
Larry.
Kuya Sean, is that you, Kuya Sean? Ay, kulay Kuya
What?
Sean, ha? Kuya Sean.
He
Yeah, who do
says
you think it is?
Because you wasn't open your camera in the backstage, right? Like, and I trust you a lot.
Uh,
What happened to Jason, Robert? Why you delete the message?
He was asking an innocent question. That was innocent enough. We're gonna go
Oh,
frolicking on the beach one day, Robert. You and I. We don't
you're
have to
welcome
be
to
wearing.
be there.
We don't have to be wearing clothes.
yeah.
We'll wear. Tell you what. We'll wear speedos.
Okay.
Yeah.
good luck on that.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, once Robert loses his gut, he will.
That's to me. That's not the issue. One of my exes bought a speedo for me to wear once, and I'm like, I cannot fit all my junk in it. Okay, it don't work.
Oh.
It does not. They do not work for me.
My kulay Kuya Sean.
Well, it's true. I couldn't fit all my damn junk in it.
All right. Well,
Oh dear.
sounds like you're bragging to me.
I'm not bragging. It's just what I experienced.
Wow.
I'm gonna have my balls hanging out of the damn thing.
TMI, brother. TMI.
Too much information, Kuya. My
Too
kulay
much
Kuya Sean.
information, brother.
The little kids on the beach will be like, "Mommy, look at that guy with a sack of potatoes."
Yeah.
Kuya David, okay, Kuya David. Take your time.
Right,
Oh
Speed,
my God.
you got me started on retail when I worked retail for
Oh my
17 years,
God.
ringing customers up. Oh my God! I remember one time you see this old lady come up, and you know how you put produce in those real thin plastic bags. She went to the get the plastic bags and put in 2 potatoes in it, right? And she waits in line. You know, people put their groceries on there, and I went to ring them up, and the lady behind her went, "Oh my God." those look like just like my husband's balls.
Oh my God.
And she goes, and she goes, what are they that big? She goes, no, they're that dirty.
Oh God.
I was like, oh man. And I remember this one kid was buying a box of condoms and was embarrassed to do it, so he would add a Snicker bar and a soda pop with it. Here comes this old man. He's got a cane and everything. And he nudges with his cane. You buying that? And he's looking down. He's like, yeah. He goes, well, don't use them all in one place. Oh, we were dying. Because Sammy, back in the day, old folks would tell you, is that all the money you got? Yeah. Well, don't spend it all in one place. Well, he said, don't use those condoms all in one place. It's like, oh man.
Ay, kulay, kulay. Kuya San, you are not driving today, Kuya San? Or this
I'm
time?
still waiting for Walmart to unload my ass so I can
That's
get
why
out
you
of
are
here.
that's why you close your camera. My
Yeah,
goodness.
I want to go to the damn truck stop so I can get something to eat.
Wonder what happened to that load of chocolate that you had to dump.
Oh no, I unloaded it. I didn't have to dump it. I threatened
Yeah.
to though, because I said, "Lady, man, if you tell me that I have to, turn around and go back to my truck if for anything, that means that I take that as a rejection. You know, you reject the load, doesn't matter to me. I get paid. That's the whole point. People don't understand. I'm getting paid. Okay, I'm self-employed. I get paid. It doesn't matter if you get this shit or not. I can go to a local salvage yard or a dump and just dump it out of my trailer. They'll take it off because I get paid anyway. I said, you
Yeah,
reject me?
yeah.
I
Take it,
don't.
So
take it to the nearest homeless shelter.
Well, I could do that too, but as long as I got someone to unload all the shit. If I go to the city dump, they have this loader that get in there and just dump all the shit out. But a lot of people would be wanting, you want to get rid of this? Yeah, we'll take it.
What happened to
Oh
Kuya
yeah.
Dan? Sit wrong button?
I don't
And
know. I didn't even notice he dropped off.
and then
You
if
hit
they
the
don't
banana maybe.
and if they don't get their product, that the customer is going to ask why and say, well, they rejected me, and then they're going to go to that employee of theirs and say, why did you reject him? You rejected him over this stupid shit. You're fired. Get out of here.
Oh
See,
my
like I
gulay.
told them, I get paid. You lose your job. Now, which do you prefer? But seems to escape people's mind. They're working for an employer. I'm not. I'm self-employed. Well, I can't fucking fire myself. Yeah, fine. I'll go home. I've been wanting to go home, but they don't seem to understand. I get paid regardless. That's why I don't argue with these people. I just put it on the line with them. I get paid. I don't care. Walmart keeps me here. Uh, Detention just started a couple hours ago, and I get paid $380 an hour. So if they want to pay me that amount an hour per hour just to sit in my truck waiting on their ass, I ain't got to answer for that. I get paid. The employees that are screwing around, not doing their job, are going to pay for it. It's just like in the movie Oscar Schindler. You go to prison, and I get paid. That's how this works. There is no summary execution here. You go to prison, I get paid. That's why nobody killed any of the Jewish people there.
so Robert, are you married to a Filipino too, or
Not yet.
No, I'm in a relationship that it's going very well.
that's
Um,
good?
and that's the reason I mean, she keeps telling me, you don't need to learn it, but I want to learn it because I want to be able to
You don't
communicate with
need.
people. I want to understand and I want to be able to communicate.
She's right. You don't need to learn Tagalog. But I'm gonna tell you something. When I learned to speak Tagalog and Bisaya, and then I learned, a lot more about the culture and stuff, it really made the relationship with me and my wife even better.
Yeah,
Because one, I understood her better, and but two was um, she appreciated the fact that I appreciated her culture.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah, that's one of the other reasons I want to do it too. I mean, I want to be able to communicate with her, understand her better. I want to be able to communicate with people when I go to town and the stores, and be able
Well,
just to be
whoever,
polite, say hello, have conversations, and
Well,
Robert, make her speak English.
well, she does speak English, but I mean, I just want to, I don't know, I just want to learn her language, and
and
you know,
there's another thing too. Learning the language. Well, Filipinos have a completely different sense of humor than we do. And learning the language will really get you into the psyche of the Filipino. Where you understand the jokes that are going on around you. You understand the humor. You
Yeah,
know.
I died over in the Philippines. They didn't understand my humor. Some of it, yes, but not all of it.
Well, one of the things, one of the big cultural differences is humor. Where, as in America, sarcasm is really a big part of our humor. Where in the Philippines, until recently, sarcasm was not humorous to them at all. And it was actually offensive in many ways. They took
Mm,
it as literal. Um,
Hmm.
you're starting to see sarcasm come into the culture, but even still, some of the older people they just don't get it. They don't think it's funny. It's not at all funny to them.
But nothing's more funnier when you don't get the laugh. I'm serious, man. I was telling some of the plays. I had a comedy friend. I saw him. He was drunk off his ass. He told a cat joke to a dog once.
And there's another really big. The people often ask me what's the biggest cultural difference between the Philippines and America, and you probably won't agree with me at this point, Robert or
yeah,
Sean. But I think as your relationship goes on and you start to learn more, you'll see what I'm talking about. The Filipino and American sense of family is completely
yes,
different than ours. Um, the family far exceeds in the Philippines blood. They have a whole concept. It's called kapwa, um, that we just don't have in America, and I don't know that we ever really had it. Um,
Oh, we did, but we just the
well, my,
cultural shifts that we went through stopped all that, and everybody that is growing up now or has gotten old, don't remember or didn't know that we used to be that way. But
yeah,
the cultural difference don't show it.
yeah,
Like
me and
for instance, one thing that I learned over in the Philippines, we used to do over here, like back in the for pre 1974, right around 74, 75. You had to ask permission to leave the table to go use the bathroom or whatever. You do that over in the Philippines, or you just insulted everybody. And if you just get up and leave, you just insulted everybody. But now over in America, they don't think about that, and people are like, that we actually did that. Yeah, I
it's
remember
okay if
doing it
you.
when I was 5 years old.
Here's
I
a funny
remember.
thing: it's actually okay to leave the table if you turn your plate 3 times.
mm.
Well, I
Now,
came from
now
a
that
big,
I didn't know.
I came from a big Irish family, and my dad
Right,
taught us to
Sammy?
be. My dad taught us to be tight with each other. Family came first.
What do we mean turn the plate? I didn't know about the turning of the plate. I just said you got to ask
Yes,
permission. Say that
yes.
I'm going to use the
It's
restroom.
not
Excuse me.
asking permission. It's kind of a joke, but it's actually a real thing. Turning your plate when you leave the table will prevent anything bad from happening to you or the other guest dining with you.
And they weren't too happy that I was making Charisma laugh because I was playing with these breadsticks, and you don't do that.
Well, there really is a completely different mindset of family to them. Um, in America, we often say family first, but in the Philippines, they actually live it.
They
Um,
literally
Hmm.
do it. Yes.
they take sacrifices that are way. Yeah, I know. I know you probably guys have probably heard OFWs, overseas Filipino workers. You got moms that leave their kids for 7 years to go work in Saudi Arabia where they can't celebrate their faith. They can't celebrate Christmas or anything. And many of them don't come home for but like once every 3 years. Um, that's a really sad thing about the Philippines is um, people are like, oh, their education system. No, they have some of the best universities in the world. Actually, the problem is they get a degree, and a lot of those people from like the upper colleges, they'll become a doctor or a lawyer or whatever. What do? They don't stay in the Philippines. They go out elsewhere and work. Um, so that's one of the economic issues they have. But another big cultural difference is there's a huge thing in the Philippines, and it's called colonial mentality, where many Filipinos don't. They see American or Japanese or Korean things, and it's like ingrained in them that theirs is better. It's automatically better because it's not Filipino.
Mm.
So especially now, there's like a huge colonial mentality push, and a lot of the culture is starting to die off.
Yeah, because there's a cultural shift. A lot of American men do not like our own women anymore because of the way they conduct themselves. Well, they can act like divas and whatever they want to, and Karens and Walmart whales, all they want to. The women over in the Philippines are so much better. And they can hate me for saying that, but I'm just telling the truth. Men do not want a woman that has a bigger set of nuts than they do. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm a little bit different. Me and my wife are in a different situation than most American Filipino relationships. Generally, and I'm speaking in generalities, the normal Filipino American relationship is the man is uh, 5, 10, 15 years older. In our case, my wife is actually 11 years older than I am, and
Wow.
we actually met in person. She was an OFW, I was a soldier, and so we met that way. And I wasn't seeking to marry a Filipino or date a Filipino. It just so happened that she was Filipino, and but so yeah, that's a thing that I notice here when I'm at parties, Filipino parties. I hear a lot of the women talking. Um, they watch what they say around me now, but the first couple of times around, they didn't know how much I spoke, and it really saddens me to hear a lot of the Filipino women who come to America. They were so excited to come here, and then they get depressed after a couple of years because their husbands have no interest whatsoever in learning anything about their culture or anything like that. So that's one thing I always try to tell people. Hey,
But
you don't
Joey, Joey,
have to speak the language fluently. You don't have to do that, but at least try to learn something because it will introduce you more into things about your wife you didn't know before.
hey, Joey, to get back what you said, that's one thing I've learned since I've been in this relationship that you are right. She's very, very tight with her family, and she'll put her family before herself.
Yeah,
And
Mhm.
that's just awesome. And I mean, you don't find that, like Sean also said, you don't find that in America anymore.
yeah,
We
I
used to
mean,
be that way, not anymore.
not no more. I mean,
hmm
like I said, me and my brothers and sisters, we were tight when my father was alive, but when he died, he kind of was like the glue that held everything together.
Yep.
And we kind of drifted off from each other. And,
You wonder,
and
oh,
I didn't talk to one of my brothers for almost 30 years.
I haven't spoke to my brother since 2015, and I plan to keep it that way.
Hey, life in North Carolina.
Hey,
Kuya
North.
Giba,
Hey,
you're welcome.
Yeah, I
hey,
miss.
everybody on the panel.
By the way,
Hey,
hi,
what's up,
hi,
Buddha?
Voodoo. Sorry.
No, it's
I
okay.
miss you, Buddha. I
How are
miss
you
you.
guys?
You guys, Robert, you should really look into this if you're interested. Um, but there's two concepts in Filipino family, and I don't mean just family like mother, father, husband, wife, brother, sister. There's the kapwa, KAWPA, and
Uh huh.
another one is bayanihan.
Uh
Um,
huh.
bayanihan is a really old tradition in the Philippines where they lived in villages before big cities and stuff, and they had
Yeah,
buhay kubos. And for some reason, this family needed to move their house. Well, they would actually put it up on big old poles, and the whole village would move their house for them. Um, and it wasn't. That's not really the whole. That's what happened, but the concept still exists today in the barangays. That's why they have the
true.
barangays. And it's that
Especially in the
concept.
province.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Especially in the province, that concept of
Yeah,
yes, we may not be family, but we are all in this together. We are a community family, and that
yeah.
does not exist in America anymore in
No, it
any
doesn't.
shape or form.
It does on the res.
And if they are doing bayanihan
Yeah.
yeah, what they call this one, carrying a bahay kubo, because there's a lot of bayanihan here right now, even here in the seaside part, because the first in my side, the first yeah, people here is almost all is a fisherman, and then if I
Yeah,
have a typhoon, people will going to do a bayanihan, pulling their boat into the in the sand. So yeah, people doesn't ask anything in return if they do that bayanihan, helping each other.
yeah. That's another whole part of the concept is it's doing something without expectation of return.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing here too. I'm helping some of my friends. Yeah, help. If they need my help, I told them that please contact me. If you need my help about E2, please contact me in my messenger, because I have there my Facebook there in my about
Well,
section, and I'm helping them without asking anything in return.
the thing is, what North Life in North Carolina said, he's right. Most Americans' families
Don't
don't
ask.
mind stabbing you in the back and don't know
Don't
why. But the thing is, a lot of Americans, I don't know, I'm going to use a term y'all would understand it. Sammy's not going to understand it. They got like that New York mentality where they'll somebody be on the sidewalk dead and they'll just step over the body and keep walking. I mean, it's Americans are not tight at all like we used to be at one time.
It's because we have a cult of the self. They don't.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
We're more self-centered here in this
Well,
country
I'm,
than in
I'm
the
the type of
Philippines.
person and I told my wife that, and I told my daughter, and a lot of people that my daughter introduced to me would smile on your face while they're twisting the knife in your back. And that's one thing I totally detest. I distasteful. It drives me crazy when somebody does that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because I'll sit there and read somebody's body language.
there's a
I'll look at you. I listen, see what you're about.
one of the cool things I like too is when I first start. I own and I run and operate a charity that we help a lot of cancer patients in the Philippines. We pay for all their radiation treatment, all their
Listen,
chemo, and stuff like that. But one thing I've noticed when I first started it, I was like, man, Filipinos aren't very. How can I say this?
That's what Robert Simmons.
They
We
are
do.
very charitable, but not with money. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Filipinos are actually more charitable, I think, than we are. We give $30 to this cause or $20 to this
yeah,
cause or whatever, and then we're done. Filipinos would rather not give money, and they would rather give their time and effort.
Yeah.
That's their charity.
See, the thing is, I noticed that because see where I lived in this area, Sean, Joey, it's a very heavy influence of Latinos, and I've noticed about the Latinos are like that.
Yeah.
They're very family oriented. Uh, they'll donate. They'll do both though. They'll donate money and their time, their skill or whatever to help.
Yeah.
Um, and Filipinos and the Latinos are pretty. I understand it's pretty close in the way they the with family and all that.
Mhm.
You
Yeah,
know,
but I don't. Latinos don't come up to me and tell me I'm guapo. Bidets do.
I'm not gonna walk up to you and tell you you're guapo either. But yeah, I'll tell you you're all right.
No, I was talking about There's there's Latinos and there's Latinas and Filipinas. I'm talking about the females, not the males.
Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna save maybe maybe with this one I'll save somebody the heartache and the stress of over this. And it took me years to learn this. There is a Filipino trait called hiya, paghiya. Uh,
Yeah. Shy.
and basically, the way you can describe it in English is shy. You can also describe it as embarrassed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I want you to think back and have you ever heard a Filipino tell you no? And it's very rare. Filipinos have an embarrassment of saying no. So what you will hear a lot of times is, "Oh, we'll see," or "maybe," or "sana," or something like that. Filipinos really avoid the word no like the plague. So when you
Mm-hmm.
hear "maybe" or "let's see" or "if this works out" or any of those things, that's basically them saying no without saying no.
I had them run away from me. They didn't say no, but they got away from me. Though I didn't even ask. They were doing it to me, and one thing led to another, and
The
out the
thing
door
is,
Sammy,
she
like,
went.
would you agree with that, Sammy?
Yeah.
I found it, and it's been trial and error, Joey. I mean, it's the, our cultures are totally different, and I'm learning the certain ways I say things.
Yes.
You got to watch how what you say because sometimes
Yes.
it's offensive,
Yeah.
and I've stumbled a couple of times and then kind of explained myself, and then she's understood. So it's just a trial and error that I'm learning and she's learning. So and I'm but I am seeing, like I said, since I've been in this relationship, that how really sweet and beautiful a person that she is on the inside.
Well,
And
Robert, I'm going to tell you, she is Bisaya. So I'm going to warn you of one thing. My wife is Bisaya also. Sammy's Bisaya, and Sammy will back me up on this 100%. I guarantee it. Bisaya women are the sweetest, most caring women in the world, but do
yes,
not piss them off.
oh
Oh
yes,
shit.
oh yes, I found that out.
Dead. In what?
That's with any woman. I'm sorry, but that's with
Dead.
any
It
woman.
is with
But
any
Buddha,
woman, but I'm sorry.
I gotta back up on that one, Buddha, because yeah, I've already got a taste of it a couple of times, and it sucked.
I mean, it is with any woman, but a pissed off Bisaya woman is on a whole different level. I am
Yeah,
telling you,
you are
it's a
correct,
whole different level.
100%.
Hindi.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, I have the temper of a Chicana and I have a temper of a Puerto Rican. So combined together, I explode, and rather instead of dirtying my hands, I rather hit you with the car. I tapped my ex with the car because he called me the B word. I said,
Well, I
"What?
just
Excuse me?" He
all I
got my
remember,
car and he was working. I tapped.
all I remember is two words, Buddha. Yes, dear, and then I shut up.
Shit.
Yaman na yung buhay. And Kuya Monro say that that's why Sammy Chavez and Robert Simon, you can tell people in the USA too much, as they will try to
Ooh,
stab
stab
you
in the
in the
back.
back. Okay. For me, Kuya Monro, if someone backstab me, I always put that in my head, and yeah, I prefer to put that in God's hands, and I let all my friends that I'm this person and doing this to me, but I'm not stopping you to come to if they are a YouTuber, I'm not stopping you to come their channel because that person doesn't do anything to you, and I just let you know that's why I wasn't come there.
I mean,
Sammy, Sammy
me,
just
Sammy,
described.
me,
Sammy just
Sammy.
described. Go ahead,
Go ahead,
bro.
Joe. Go ahead,
Sorry.
Joe. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Sammy. What she was saying just described another Filipino trait, which is bahala na.
Yeah,
Uh,
bahala na.
bahala na, which means, literally translated, happen what may, is very Filipino. They, typhoon's coming. Ah, bahala na. You know,
Yeah,
you know,
I
bahala
mean,
na. Laban lang.
me. I'm getting back to like I was when I was younger. Somebody does something like that to me now, and I I just smile at them. I'll just turn heel and I'll walk away.
Yeah,
And that just actually makes them even madder that they can't get under your skin and they're not getting to you. I mean, I'm just getting to the age. I'm done with all that nonsense and drama. You know.
Yep, yep. Amen to that.
yeah.
I
I'll
mean,
be back.
I'm ready. I'm ready to get on with the rest of my life, enjoy it with this beautiful person that I'm met, and just
There's only one social issue I had when I was in the Philippines with the ladies. I I how am I supposed to know if they like me or not? Okay,
You couldn't
it,
find a
it,
big enough
now
condom.
look, no. This is long before that. This is long before that.
Okay.
What it was is Charisma was wondering why I was waiting so long to kiss her. I didn't know I was obligated to. I didn't know she liked me. I have to know if a chick likes me if I'm going to do something like that.
yeah, they're
Yeah,
extremely
exactly.
I'm
traditional.
just I'm just not going to openly do that. And when I finally kissed her on the forehead, she jumps up and says, "Why are you so childish?" She got angry with me and and out of frustration, I'm like, "Oh, the hell with it." I laid down a kiss on her. She goes, "What took you so long?" I was being respectable. I didn't. I couldn't read her. You know how you could read women, but I
Yeah.
could not. I could not read Panay's. I
Well,
just couldn't do it.
a lot of it too, Sean, is where they're from. Like, I mean, it's just like in America, um, the city fast life versus the country slower life. A lot of the girls from the province are way more reserved, conservative, traditional. Whereas in the city, it's not so much like that. It's more like here, but yeah, yeah. I mean, I get what you're saying. I've
What
seen.
about? Let me ask you a question. What about people in Rizal?
Well, I mean, Rizal's a fairly large city.
That
Um,
is. That's
I mean,
by the mountains, right?
it is, but I mean, it has a larger population than what you would call like the provincial population.
Well, check this out.
Oh.
I discussed this with her a little bit, but not at length. She goes, "If you like me, why didn't you kiss me?" I said, "Well, just because I like you doesn't mean that you like me, and I'm not going to do something like that if I don't know how you feel." you know. But in their mind, they figure if you like them, you should do that. I'm like, well, no. I'm not going to do that because you may not like me. It doesn't work that way. I got to know that the other party likes me enough to where if I did do something like that, she would
Well,
like it. You know.
at least you didn't have my experience. My first experience with my wife, when we were dating, our very first date. Uh, I go out. She. There's a story before this. I'm not going to bore you with it, but basically, I ended up having to give her my phone number and telling her to call me if she wanted to. Um, she I was a soldier. She was OFW. And she had heard from all her friends, hey, stay away from the American soldiers. They only want one thing.
Mm.
Um, so our first date was me, her, and 8 of her friends. and we went to mass together. And then after that, she put me through a Filipino test called dinuguan, which is the pork blood over chitlins thing that she called chocolate rice, but tastes nothing like chocolate. Um,
Hmm.
but I think a lot of that was she just wanted to see what my reaction would be, how I'd handle it, and all that kind of stuff. And then with her friends, that was a security blanket kind of thing. Um, but the friends continued to about the fifth date, by the way. So I don't know. It was just she's from the province. She was and still is a very traditional, um, you know, brought up very old style, I guess. Um, we didn't kiss until like our eighth date, um, and for people in her age group and older, that was completely common. It wasn't. It's not like in America where you got people going on a first date and you know they're doing everything, and
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not really like that in the Philippines.
Yeah, she saw it as we were a couple when the day I got there. I'm like, I didn't know we were a couple at all. I didn't realize it. I didn't think I got to that point because I couldn't tell if you liked me or not. That's what I was telling her.
Yeah. Well, where did Sammy run off to?
Oh,
She said she'll be right back. You
Buddha,
heard her, Robert?
Buddha, I've seen you in somebody
what's
else's
that?
live
What's that,
stream.
Buddha?
You heard her, Robert? I didn't hear what she said.
I didn't hear her either.
Yeah,
I
she
just looked
said.
at the notes and I just know she was gone.
No, I think she said I'll be right back, guys. I think
She's
she went
probably
to
her
the
mom
restroom.
or her dad or somebody came to their door. She has to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen you somewhere else, Buddha. I can't remember whose live stream it was in.
I'm always in Trending Live TV. Well, how long ago did you see me? I'll tell
It
you.
it was about a week ago.
Okay, I was in Trending Live TV. Sammy. Who else do I go to? Sean Tuber. Mary Loves Poems.
That
I
was
go.
that's who it was.
Huh?
I think it was Mary Love's Poems.
Mary Love Poems. Okay. I went to her. I go to her. I go to Sean Tuber. I go to BK54, which she's starting like in a few minutes. That's what I'm going to. Um. Then there's other people.
But
Sammy's
I
back.
tell, but I tell you what, it would be so
Yeah.
much easier. Hell, if I didn't know that, if I, just because you like the girl, you go up and kiss her. I'm like, hell, man, I'd be doing that all day long in the Philippines.
But you have to be careful. I heard you have to be careful. I heard you
Yeah,
have to get all these shots and shit and stuff to go over there. Besides the vaccine, you have to get all these other shots. And
No,
then they said, I don't know if it's true. I wanted to ask Sammy. They said that because they don't believe in condoms, that the HIV rate is higher over there.
no.
I don't know that
So I
that
wanted to
part's
ask
true.
that. Yeah, I wanted to ask that because it was on the internet. So I wanted to ask.
Well, I don't know that the last part. I don't know anything about the shots. I haven't been in the Philippines in a long time, but
Well, that's on the Philippines government website.
hmm
You need your tetanus shot, all them
I do know you need.
measles,
I do know you need insurance before you go.
and oh, I got government insurance.
But as far as the HIV and the condom use thing, well, the condom
Yeah.
thing use, I can tell you where that comes from. 90 92% of the Philippines is Catholic, and um, condoms are not really a
What?
Catholic thing,
I'm
but they
Catholic.
so am I.
You
So
Yeah, but
crazy? What the?
they're more
Oh hell!
they're they're more devout. They're more devout there than
yeah,
anywhere else.
if you look in the
Oh
Catechism
no!
of the Catholic Church, it does clearly say that um, we're not supposed to use condoms or any kind of birth preventive
Yeah, but they
things.
also say no sex before marriage.
They do say that.
And that's
Yeah,
why I waited all the way till I was 31 and lost it to my best friend because my ex died. So my ex died at 28. And
But
then after that, I just stayed single.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's where the whole condom thing comes from, is from Catholicism. As far
Okay.
as the HIV rate, I've never
Uh
heard
huh.
that.
HIV
That
is
it's
prone
higher.
to call center agent.
Is that true? I see it on the internet. That's not true, right?
It's prone in what they call this one. It's prone to what they call this. Most people that have HIV they are working in call center agent because there's a lot of
Talaga?
gay and bisexual doing yeah part time.
Oh, okay.
And that's why one of my friend she's a lady boy too, and what do you call this one, she invited me to work on that, and then I know the background, and she shared me on what they are doing there, and then I told to myself that no, I don't like, and then I told to my friend that I don't like to work in that because I don't like to have an environment that of, bad influence on me because I am a human only. And then what if the temptation yeah going toward me, and then I will say okay bahala na like that. Yeah, better to prevent.
I mean, I'm not saying that HIV is not existent in the Philippines. It is. I'm saying I don't necessarily know nor agree uh,
Right.
with the
Okay.
fact that it's a higher rate there than it is here.
Oh,
It's a little higher rate here in the Philippines, kuya.
It is. Okay, so because I read it on the
maybe per
Philippine.
capita, but we got more of it over here. Per
We have
I
capita,
must
you
have
might
it
have
then.
more, but
Yeah,
we definitely got
percentage.
more than you
Yeah,
do.
there you go,
ranking.
Sean. The percentage may be higher, but as far as the numbers, no, there's no way. The
We are
percentage
ranked
may be
3
higher.
They
because
don't
of that.
they don't have 340 million people living in that country.
Right. Yeah, but the percentage, yeah, per capita may be higher. Yes, I can agree with that. Maybe.
Sorry guys, I need to prepare lunch for my yeah to the friend of my dad who are working there in outside.
Anong pagkain mo? Anong magluluto ka?
But
Magluluto. Yeah, I'm cooking.
the only place you would probably encounter somebody that was HIV positive would be a bar girl.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Sherval Ayala,
Very
hello
good to
there.
know.
Morning, everyone.
Welcome
Hello,
to
good
my
morning,
channel.
everyone. Hi,
Hello
guys. Good
po.
morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Hey,
everyone. Makati Place area. Ayan.
Ah,
Makati
Where are you,
Place.
Sherval?
Makati, Philippines.
he's in
You are
Makati.
in Makati.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Makati,
But we need to
Philippines.
speak, Sherval, we need to speak English because four of here in the panel is all foreigner.
Filipino Army ka ba?
Wala, Englishin mo na lang. Tagalog kasi ako. Puro Tagalog eh. Tagalog sa mga
Grabe
Tagalog.
katawa.
Pure Tagalog. No more English.
How far are you from the Peninsula Hotel?
From Makati. From home.
Magandang umaga, ako si Buddha. Okay? What's his name? Ayla.
Good morning, good morning. Magandang umaga. May
Magandang
dala
Umaga
ako.
umaga,
din.
ako si
Magandang
Buddha.
umaga.
Okay.
Magandang
Hello, thank
umaga.
Ako
you.
si Robert, Ishan,
Yes.
Kuya Joey.
Thank you so much, Kuya Joey.
Uh,
Thank you so much.
ako din.
Kuya Joey speaks, you speak Tagalog?
Yeah.
That is
Yes.
Kuya. Kuya Buddha, Kuya.
Ako, Sir Balayala, pure Tagalog. Pure Tagalog, yan.
Tagalog.
Area, maganda place in Makati.
Police ka ba?
Makati, please.
Police ka ba?
Ano po?
Hey,
Are you?
Sammy, ask him how far is he from the
I don't think
Peninsula Hotel.
I don't think he can hear us very well.
Kuya Sherbal, gaano ka kalayo sa French, what is it, Kuya? French
Peninsula.
Bar
Peninsula.
Hotel?
Sampo
Peninsula
saan?
Hotel.
Peninsula Hotel?
Peninsula Hotel. Malapit na. Back to sa ano, sa may Ayala Avenue.
He said he's
Ah,
near to it. It's just down the next
Ayala Avenue,
road.
malapit lang.
Yeah, I stayed
Malapit
a
lang
week
ako.
there.
Shangri-La Hotel.
Yeah.
Ayala
mm.
Avenue, please.
He said he's just down the street from it.
Yep, I stayed there for a week. It's beautiful there.
He mentioned that he's close.
Sammy, anong ulam?
Actually, punta mo yung mga video ko. Nadadaanan ko sa araw-araw yung Shangri-La. Makati in Peninsula, Manila, Peninsula. Sa mga video ko, Ayala Avenue. Sa
Okay.
mga video ko, nandun yung Ayala, Shangri-La.
Okay, Kuya.
Ayun, dito ako ngayon sa Paseo. Naglalakad ako sa Paseo.
So, Kuya,
Kasi
Kuya Joey, what did you say again, Kuya Joey?
I said, what's your ulam? Anong ulam?
Anong
I
ulam
have
daw, kapatid?
tocino roll and I have kikiam here.
Ay,
Oh,
Makati, yung bike.
Wow,
Bike in Makati.
hey, there's a
Bike
purple
in
bike.
Makati.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Very bike.
Very nice.
Nice bike.
Sean, you can
How
go
do
to
you,
the Philippines and
Bike,
get a
bike.
purple bike.
yeah,
Galing.
how do you know whose bike is whose?
I think you have to rent them.
Ako, walking muna kasi may dala ko. Dala ko pandikoko, pandesal.
Just take good care of their Kuya Sherbal. Ingat ka dyan.
Maraming salamat. Ayan yung Shangri-La sa likod ko yun Ayun doon sa
Wow.
malayo yun Andun yung Shangri-La Ayun. Pasal ko kayo
Sammy,
doon, mamaya akong bibitaw pag nandun ako. Ayun yung Shangri-La, kitang-kita na pala yung Shangri-La yun
Sammy,
Okay.
out muna ako. Matutulog
Shangri-La
na.
yun.
Matutulog na
Okay,
ako.
Kuya.
Diba?
Thank you so much, Kuya.
Maraming
Thank
salamat
you so
po.
much, thank you so much.
Yeah, I hope you come back here again, Kuya. Yeah, Kuya Joey. You are always welcome here if you like to come up.
Salamat. So,
Yeah.
Robert, Buddha, and Sean, it was nice talking to you guys. I'm going to bed. I have to be up at 4 a.m. So,
Oh,
Okay,
same here.
Kuya.
But
Nice
it was
meeting
very
you.
nice meeting you, sir.
Nice meeting
yeah,
you too,
nice meeting you
Kuya.
guys. Take
How,
care. And
Andun
how
Robert,
ako, pandesal.
can I ask
Robert,
you a
mate.
quick question, Joey?
Yeah.
Well, Joey, how did you learn Tagalog Bisaya? I would like to learn. I'm learning like a few words. I know.
Yeah. Well, actually, I teach a class here in YouTube, but
Oh, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
It's a new class is starting on May 28th.
Okay.
And I have all the materials and everything, and I provide it through Google Classrooms and in live stream.
Oh wow.
Hey, Buddha, are you
Huh?
fluent in Spanish?
I understand it and I speak a little of it.
Because that makes it easier for you to learn it because it's so close.
Well, there's
Okay.
similarities. There are similarities.
Yeah, because I know some is grabe katawa is not Spanish.
What's done?
Laughing out loud.
It's Bisaya. It's
Yeah.
Bisaya.
Bisaya.
Okay. See,
Okay, alright.
SMB tells me the word, so
Finish
I
that out.
don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, so May 28th, I'm Central Time. It's
Shangri-La
going to
yun.
be
Okay.
the live streams are Mondays and Fridays at 7 p.m. Central Time.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Can you put 143 when you drop down so I can grab your channel?
Yeah. But we also do stuff in Google Classroom, so we'll have to
Okay.
find a
Ayan
way
guys,
to.
Shangri-La. Ayan.
Hey, he's showing you the hotel.
Oh, you're kidding me.
So
What?
Jeez.
we
I was there. I was there back in 16.
Oh shit.
Buddha will need and Robert will need to find a way to link up through like Messenger or something. because we have a GC and
Oh,
Messenger
see you,
too.
Cynthia. See
Well,
you,
I'm
Cynthia.
in Facebook Messenger with
See
the
you,
same
Cynthia.
name.
The same name.
Amazing,
Yeah, the
amazing.
same exact name.
Let's try
Nico
speak
Palo.
English
Let me
here.
write it
Speak
down.
English. Shout out,
Kuya
shout
Joey,
out.
can you,
Kapag mo
Kuya
naman sa
Joey,
lahat,
can
bakit
you
ka
add
sa
me
Philippines? Dapat
in
nga pala sa inyo lahat. English,
Facebook,
English. English.
Robert?
Di ako marunong mag-English.
Wait.
Hindi ako. Yan, Ayala Center. Ayan o, Ayala Center. Sa harap ko.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a 7-Eleven
Oh,
down the
bibitaw na
street
ako,
from
bibitaw
there.
na ako. Thank you so much.
Actually, Buddha, what's cool?
Ayala Center, ayan.
Nice meeting you, Kuya Joey,
Nice
by Kuya
meeting you,
Lina.
Joey. I'm so thankful to have met you.
Yeah,
I'm glad I came up here because
yeah, it'll be cool. But your
no,
question was, how did I learn? You
no,
can get
I'm
books.
saying I really want to learn.
Yeah, I'm just saying you can get all the books you want. It helps,
Okay.
but that's not how you learn. You learn through
Very nice.
conversation.
Ayala Cartin,
Yeah,
ayan o.
that's how I've been learning.
Ayala
Like
Cartin,
I
Uh,
very
interact
nice.
with
Ayan.
the people in the
That's
chat,
right. Berman.
and that's how I learned Salamapo,
Nice.
Ayala
Mabuti,
Cartin, Ayala Paseo, ayan.
and some other stuff.
Leonard, it's nice meeting you too.
yeah. His wife
Uh,
could have gave him an ultimatum if he didn't learn it.
no, no, and you know what's
Paseo.
funny? People
Ando si
always think, "Oh my
Ninoy
God,
Aquino
your wife."
sa ano. Ayan o. Thank you so much, thank you so much. Sabi ng mga gordya,
People
sabi ng
always
mga
like,
gordya, welcome daw.
"Oh, your wife taught you so well."
Pakilid mo
What's
na,
funny is
pakilid mo na.
she
Pakilid
never
mo na.
Oh,
taught.
pretty
She
lady.
never
Wala,
taught
marami
you.
mo pala.
You
Yeah,
learn by
Wala,
yourself,
marami.
right?
Wala,
Uh,
Oh my God, a Panay with badges and guns. I get excited really quickly.
yeah.
oh my God.
Kuya Joey, can you add me in my Facebook, Kuya Joey? Because I have Facebook there in my about section, so I can give your Facebook to Robert or to
Opo.
anyone that would like to learn Tagalog or Bisaya.
Yeah, I have Messenger, the same name as you guys see, so you
Okay.
guys can contact
But
me.
Buddha, why you wasn't add me? My gulay, I'm gonna put you in the sack. Joke.
I didn't know.
Go to my channel and then there's about section there you can have there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a link there that I put
Hey,
there.
Buddha, do you ever
Okay.
go to Darren's lives? I can't remember. Do you?
Who is Darren?
Darren
I
Dobson,
go
yeah.
I go to so many lives. Darren Dobson?
Yeah.
Dobson, yes. I think I went to his lives before.
Yeah, he's like the
Because
ringleader of everybody.
yeah, I think someone said let's go raid him, and then I raided him, but then I think my friends went live too at the
Hey,
same time, so I pulled up
Sammy.
a bunch of lives, and I just be in the
Hold on.
BG.
Meet Sammy. Sammy,
Oh,
asawa ko.
Kamusta?
Mayong gabi.
May gabi eh.
Hugasan nga mga plato siya.
Oh, katulong
Oh,
niya.
wow. Naghuhugas ng plato.
wow,
That's
look,
awesome.
Kuya Joy, may katulong. Swerte niya.
that's cool.
All right. So
That's
I'll see
so
you guys
cool.
later.
Thank you so much, Kuya Joey. Nice to meet you.
Good night,
Salamat.
sir.
Ingat sa iyong lahat pag ampingin mo sa
Wait na,
tanan.
dinner ba?
Opo.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it's
Pakintay mo luto.
galing, galing. Very good. Awesome.
Sis, pahugasa si Kuya Joey. Pahugasa na siya plato diya.
Na, mahugas kayo.
Pitkin ang lagay kung dili mo to.
Maog yun.
Kuya Joey, thank you so much, Kuya Joey.
Thank you. You guys take care.
Bye.
You too,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you so much. Ruby Pito Vlog, hello there. Thank you for coming. So guys,
Ah, I didn't know
Yeah.
he was going to go to in front of the Peninsula Hotel for me. I was like, I was there. The rooms there are nice, real comfortable, nice California king size bed.
Oh
I,
wow.
di- I didn't get to test the spring action on them though. Damn, I never got lucky. Because I would have bad
Oh,
if I had the chance with charisma and she didn't run away from me. I would have broke the bed with her.
oh my goodness. Sammy Robbie saying hi in the chat.
Yeah.
Halfway. Good morning.
Kuya
There,
Halfway, hello there. I'm here in my kitchen again, yeah, preparing the lunch of my friend here, friend of my dad.
yeah, I've broken a few box springs in my day.
Oh god. Did you break her?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
Broke
I
the
would
box
think.
spring though. Blam! It's like, oh shit, what happened?
Ow! Oh my goodness.
Keep going. What are you stopping for? I'm like,
Holy
okay. But
shit.
blam, but blam, but blam.
Holy
Freaking bed was
shit.
broke.
My gulay kuya son.
There's an old man coming down the hall. Who's knocking on our wall? I was gonna.
That happened to me and my ex when I was 21.
I should have went to the door butt naked. It was like, oh, I was busy.
Oh, how old was I?
Robert, are you still there, Robert?
It
Yeah, I'm
was
here, Sammy. I'm just resting my eyes. Sorry.
it was 24.
I'm here. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. I have to turn the camera off, until I go
No,
see the
it's
eye
okay.
doctor.
It's okay.
But
We understand.
I do have an eye doctor's appointment Wednesday, so
That's awesome.
and so I can get some new glasses made.
Yeah, I need to make an appointment to get new glasses. This little shit over here ate it. Chewed them all up.
Oh, you got Yorkie, you said, right?
Yeah.
My
She chewed it up in the middle of the night when I was sleeping.
Your septic
Oh,
collapsed. Oh, that's got to smell really good.
wow.
Oh my gulay. Smell
Ooh,
really good, kuya son, really?
oh my
Oh, that's
god.
what Halfwit said here.
Tomorrow? Oh shit. Goodness, plug your nose. When they say nosebleed, they put tissue up their nose.
Well, the thing is,
Look
the
at
thing
this
is,
Sammy.
the thing is, the
Look
thing
at
is,
Sammy. Oh my
yeah, the
god.
thing
I'm
is
sorry.
the thing is,
Good. My gulay.
Halfwood's trying to open a restaurant that's going to put him behind.
Oh wow.
He's supposed to open this Friday. He said.
The septic tank in his house or
No,
at the
that's
restaurant?
his business, I think.
No, the septic
Oh
tank is outside under the ground.
Yeah.
yeah. I have a septic tank. Oh my god, for it to collapse? Oh shit.
Don't light a match.
No, my
It's
friend,
hard move again.
my friend, his whole front yard did that. It overflowed, and there was nothing but poop and everything else floating around in his yard.
It was a
Oh
cesspool. It was a
yeah.
cesspool.
Yeah, grass becomes like all mushy. Oh god.
Yeah, it ain't pretty, that's for sure.
Kuya san, may gulay kuya san ha.
It was pumped out on
You
Thursday and
kills
it's
me,
full
kuya
of dirt.
san. It was what is it? It was pumped out of Tuesday. It's full of dirt. Oh my
Dirt.
gulay.
So did they cause it to collapse?
Hello there, Kuya Kit. I started to empty my
Oh my
bucket
gosh.
this morning. Mm.
Yummy. Yuck.
No, he said that. He said it's full of dirt. He
Yeah,
said they came.
there's more than dirt in there, but I can guarantee you that.
No, he said that they pumped it out. They pumped it out on Thursday, so it's full of dirt. So was it full of feces and all of that? Your
Kuya
bowel
Kit.
Yeah,
movements?
Yeah. That's why
Okay.
they call it a cesspool.
Mm. Hello, Keith Edward. Halfway.
Yeah,
I don't know how you're doing that. Oh my
coming to
goodness.
your kid.
I wouldn't want to touch that. Mm-mm. Hello, Jason. Blue blah. Robert, can you sing? He
Ah,
said.
damn.
Nope.
Sing us the song My Heart is Havana, but change the Havana to the Philippines instead.
One thing I don't know the song.
Oh, I thought you did.
Havana.
'Cause
No, no, I'm not doing that one. No. So,
I've
try
seen,
the try curtain number two.
I've witnessed septic tanks collapsing and creating a cesspool and everything. And everybody's like, "Why use the toilet? Just go out in the yard and shit." You know, take it. What are you using the toilet for? It's just
Listen,
gonna flow into the
that's
freaking
my,
yard
my
anyway.
my dad's people did that. He'd walk. My uncle would go out on the front porch and just pull it out and just whiz right off the porch. This one bush that was sitting there was all yellow and dying because that's the one he peed on all the time.
You don't want to do that on grass because it causes crabgrass.
Well,
Ew.
he peed on that bush and it didn't live very long after that.
Oh boy. He said yes, mostly dirt, some mucky stuff, just lots of disinfectant and shower. Ew.
Mm.
It came up in the shower. Oh my god.
Yeah, it comes up through the
No.
drains. Yeah,
What's wrong
backs
with
up.
that joke?
I know another YouTuber vlogged it. It was down her hallway. It came out of the shower. It came out of the
Oh man.
toilet. Oh my god. It was all throughout her
Blue,
house.
blue, 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 blue. I'm like, oh shit, get out.
I'm for real. I'll be
Yes,
like, I'm
ma'am.
out. Bye. I would avoid stepping on the grass. I would like, forget that. No.
Ay, gulay. When you got to pee, my gulay. Kit, are you okay, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll live.
I'm just texting. Sorry.
I am what I am. I'm all right.
Okay.
Just reading what's on the chat.
So what did you do? Kill the bush?
No, my uncle peed on it so much it killed it. Yeah, it turned it all yellow,
No,
brown, and it died because he peed on it every day.
I'm sorry, there. Stop, tap on the
Oh my god, what is he
open
saying?
soil and stop filling. Oh my gulay, kuya, kuya hap. Wait!
Oh my god. Just let them handle it. Because there's probably so much germs and ugh, in there.
I know he gave us a tour last week of his restaurant.
Don't touch it if it's a restaurant, okay?
I
You
think that's
don't know prior
halfway.
to
Is that
that
it?
who
Halfway? Is
peed.
that your Is that your restaurant or your home? That's a septic.
Oh god, for real. Because you don't know who peed or pooped in there prior and didn't have it fixed and ugh.
Yeah, if it's a restaurant, it's got to be the city sewer, not a septic tank.
Well, from what he kind of showed us in his video, I mean, he walked us around the restaurant, and he just put it. He did a video where he just put the toilet in, a new toilet. He said no wash and shower, the tank top, and two and a half. Well,
Brand,
that's it.
wow, sounds like he did more than just pee on it. Oh my gulay. Kuya Kit is enjoying there too, huh? Anyway, guys, did you take your dinner already, guys?
No.
No,
Yeah,
I'm still waiting to get unloaded so I can get the hell out of here so I can go get something to eat.
I ate something, just
Oh
something to
my
hold me
gulay, Kuya
over.
Swan. Wait.
Yeah, I only ate lunch. I just woke up a few ago.
Oh, so his house and the business are right close to it. One septic.
Oh my
So
god, look what
so it's
Keith
your house.
said.
It's your house and the business running off one septic.
Oh shit.
Yatag sa likid ng Rex, oh.
Oh my god. That's a lot of feces.
That's a lot of everything.
Yeah.
I've only had to
No
deal with
wonder
septic.
why I
I've only had to
collapsed.
deal with a septic one time, and don't care to ever do
Hmm.
it again.
It's one,
Very, very nasty, dirty work.
oh my gulay.
My
Kuya Shan,
neighbor
do
had
you
to
do
get a new septic tank.
Kuya Shan?
She spent over 10,000. Sean,
Yeah.
oh, he's there. Sammy was talking to you.
Oh, I didn't know what she wanted.
Do you have something to eat there, Kuya Shan?
No. I wish I
Oh,
did have a bidet. It'd be nice.
Kuya, behave. My
Isn't a
gulay, Kuya
Panay a
mo.
woman?
Yeah.
A female,
Okay.
yeah. It's like you got Latina, they're
Oh my
Panay
gosh.
or Filipina.
Okay, how is that food? Oh my god, let me not ask. Oh boy.
I'm still cooking, guys. Sorry for that.
No problem. Show Sean what you're cooking.
No, because he will get more hungry.
Sean, where you at?
I'm backed into the door at Walmart distribution center.
So you have to wait till they come out and empty it?
Well, they got to call me and say you're done. Come get your paperwork.
Mm. Well, doesn't Walmart have like a bakery and they sell like sandwiches?
No, no, this isn't a store. This is a distribution center.
Oh,
See, this is their
ano
warehouse. They
ulam.
hauled everything to the stores from here.
Oh,
Sisi
okay.
Ruby, I'm cooking tocino roll Sisi Ruby para sa Panday oo. Sisi Ruby.
That's what ano ulam mo means?
Yeah. She asked us what is my viand.
Oh, cool. So how is everyone? Hmm?
What?
How is everybody doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Even I'm cooking here. How about you guys? Yeah, Kuya Shan, are you hungry, Kuya Shan?
It depends on what you mean hungry for.
Oh
Kuya
Lord.
Shan, behave, my
Yes,
dear.
behave, okay? We are not talking about that kind of food. We're talking about
Kuya Sean is
the
talking different food. Yeah, a real
yes.
my gulay Kuya Sean, ha? Hmm.
Let's see.
So what time you are going? You finish there, Kuya Sean?
As soon as they call me, I don't. I've been here for 6 hours already, waiting and
Oh
waiting and
hell
waiting.
no.
Well, they
But
pay me $380 an hour to sit here. I'll do. I'll
Oh
do it.
shit. What? Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's called detention. That means
my
get me the hell out of here as quickly as possible.
that
But hey,
sucks.
it's like this when I've had a potato and say, "Look, I ate my meat and potatoes. It's time for dessert, baby."
Oh, right,
Mm.
Kuya Sean.
Because I deliver the meat now. Come on.
Oh dear. Robert, are you okay there, Robert?
He's on mute. I hope he's okay.
Yeah. Hey Sean, I need a new truck. Oh my gulay by Kit. Kit, you have a nice truck. You have a nice car there.
Oh, shit.
Let me see if my phone went live. Oh, where did Sean? Sean dropped. Let's see my phone.
Are you okay there, guys? I'm a little bit busy here.
Yes, I'm good.
Kuya Sean drop?
Yeah, he fell.
Maybe someone call him. Yeah, to have dinner. Oh my gulay.
Yeah, maybe his mouth is busy right now.
No,
He
it's
can't
probably
be.
they probably called him to back him up to the door. They
That's a
called his
nice
phone.
truck.
They call his phone. They call his phone, and then
My
he'll
truck
know
is
what door to back to.
GMC series 1,500
But
uh,
I
looks.
prefer a Chevy Silverado
Only problem,
1500.
Keith. Only problem, Keith. It ain't a Ford.
Only problem with me, Keith, is not a Chevy.
The
Mhm.
GMC is General Motors, so
And GMC's alright. My mom likes
well,
GMC.
GMC. It's all the same, but GM makes the GMC, Chevrolet.
Mm.
The
Good
GMC
for
is
you.
just GMC is just more General Motors heavy duty line where they'll make bigger truck. They used to make bigger trucks like Sean drove.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Kuya
I
Sean,
don't.
that was
I'm not
dinner, huh?
sure. I'm sure General Motors still does
Yeah,
that.
but I prefer a Chevy. I like the
Yeah, but
logo.
they're both foreign made, so it doesn't
But
matter
I like the
anymore.
logo. But I
Let's
like
put
you
the
it this way,
logo.
you
Buddha.
want
Do you know
America?
what? Do you know what a Buick Grand National is,
A
Buddha?
what? A what?
Buick Grand National.
No.
It's like a Buick Regal, really souped up with a supercharger, really fast. And the guy had on the front of his bumper the Chevrolet emblem, and
Ah, cool.
it was broken in half and said the heartbeat stops here.
Yeah, but I
I
tell you
So,
what,
like
you
that.
if you want American made, you could get a Toyota.
well, you
They're
know
made
what?
right
So
there in Troy, Ohio.
you know the car I'm talking about, the Buick
I
Grand
had a Toyota.
National. The Buick Grand National is a bad ass car, very fast,
Wow.
very expensive, very hard to get hold of right now too. You can't find one; they're hard to find. But Buick only made them for so many years, and then stopped making them.
Well, it's kind of sad that you have to buy a Toyota to get American made anymore.
Mm. There's still some good American cars out there. You just got to watch what you buy.
They're not made here.
Well, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, the thing is, you just got to watch what you buy, what American manufacturers make. Like the Ford Focus. I wouldn't buy a Ford Focus if you paid me to buy it. Not the yeah, the Focus and the Fusion. They're just two vehicles that are just to me very poorly engineered and just not well thought out. When my daughter had the Focus and her power steering went out, it's not like regular power steering, Sean. It doesn't have a pump. It's what you call electric assist steering.
Oh shit.
So the whole rack and pinion, everything, it's all electrically controlled and controlled by the computer.
Your truck was made in Illinois. Okay.
That awesome. I'm still cooking here, guys.
Okay.
Yeah, guys, maybe you are sleepy already, guys.
No, it's okay. My friend was supposed to go live at 11 and she never went live, so I hate people
Yeah,
that say that. They're like, "Oh, I'm going live at 11. I stay up till 11." The girl never went live. I'm like, man, whatever.
yeah, maybe you are sleepy already, guys. That's why yeah, I plan to end my live stream because I'm busy a little bit here too.
Okay, if you want to end it, that's fine.
Yeah. Kuya
Yeah,
Sean!
yeah. I'm going to sleep until they call me because I'm getting tired. I've been sitting here too long.
Oh my
Good
How long
god,
you
Kuya
night.
been, how long you been there now?
I've been here over 6 hours.
Oh shoot! Wow,
my.
that
Yeah.
sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah, I'll talk
That's
to y'all later. All right.
All right,
okay,
buddy.
Kuya
Alright, talk
Sean.
to you later.
Thank
All
Take
right.
you
care.
so much. Robert,
Good
thank you
night,
so much.
guys.
And to all of you there in the chat, thank you so much,
Good
guys. See
night.
you later
You're welcome.
on. I love you
All
all,
right.
guys. Be safe
Thank
and
you.
healthy. Bye for now.